Hello and welcome to this very special E3 episode 91. I am one of your hosts, Casey Gibson, and joining me this fine evening after a very long and busy day, the one and only Mr. Perry Burkham.
So long and busy you forgot to say the title of the podcast.
Did I really? What'd I say? Just a special?
You just said a special episode 91.
Boom. Doesn't even need to know our name.
It doesn't?
Nope.
I'd like to know our name.
Well, I'll tell you what we're here to do, and maybe that might give you an idea.
We are Radio Free Nintendo.
We're here to talk Nintendo on the 91st episode of this here podcast.
Actually, we did get a visit from some of the Radio Free Nintendo guys.
Yeah, some
during
alumni.
The podcast. Yeah. So,
But yes, as we said, it's E3 week. We are recording this at the conclusion of the day now, but what we're going to do is bust into our pre- and post-show coverage that we did over on NWR TV. The pre-show, we ran over sort of all of the Nintendo-related news that came out before the Direct, via whether it be Ubisoft's presentation or Bethesda's or what have you. And then we move into our hot-off-the-stove impressions of the Direct.
That's right.
And then
I call that the I was hungry impressions.
Yep, yeah. Give me it all. Then...
No, I was literally hungry.
Yeah, I was pretty hungry too, actually. I'm pretty hungry right now. But that is neither here nor there. Then we're going to come back for our impressions. After they've sort of sank in, there's been some more tidbits sort of that sprinkled throughout the day, as it usually is with the Treehouse Live. So... Without further ado, I think we should just get right on into it.
John's coming in. Oh, hey, John.
Hello, and welcome to NWR's live coverage of E3 2018. My pin is sideways, and I can't see it. Oh, my goodness.
You're all over the joint.
No, the stream has already canceled the whole thing. E3 2018. I am joined by hosts of the Talking Nintendo podcast, fellow NWR staffers, Casey Gibson and Perry Burkham. Say hello, guys.
Howdy ho.
Hello, guys.
I got my pin here, but it's not a Star Fox and it's not crooked.
Yeah, so we're invoking a few different games today. I'm trying to bring out the spirit of Star Fox, as the creepy eye appears right behind me in the video. Casey, you're shooting for Majora's Mask. And Perry...
Sure, why not?
And Pikachu.
And Pikachu. And Perry just wants more Slime Song.
More Slime Song. Always.
So
it's never a bad thing.
The Nintendo Direct is about an hour away, so let's, real quick, there's been a bunch of announcements already, because all the other, big companies have had their press conferences already. So we have a few different bits of Nintendo news from different places, so let's kind of run through those. If you've seen our video that we put up last night, you know some of them, but as anyone who commented on that video knows, we missed a couple. So
yeah, we did.
So let's kind of go through and catch ourselves up on what is going on at E3 so far.
So we can start out with Tales of Vesperia.
We can. Woo! That's one of the ones we missed.
That is the one. Yeah. So yeah, I've never played a Tales game. I really don't know anything about them. I mean, I know they're JRPGs, right?
They are.
Yeah. Have you guys played them before?
I've played Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube way back in the heyday, but I don't think I ever got around to actually beating it. But I know it has a pretty good reputation of being, it's definitely got its hardcore fan base. So, hey, more RPGs, it'll give David and I something to do.
Yeah, and this is the first time there's some DLC for that game that's never been localized in English before. So that's the premiere of that DLC, which is cool.
Yeah, that's funny you say that, because wasn't there a Tales game like on the 3DS that they had localized it for the 3DS, and it had like PS2 like inputs in it still? I think it was a Tales game.
Was there?
Like it still had like buttons.
Huh.
Like press R2 or something like that. Anyway,
it wouldn't surprise me.
Anyway, yeah. But yeah, so the Bandai Namco's remastering 2008 Tales of Vesperia.
Oh, I thought you were saying the release date of the remaster, and I was like, it's ready.
Yeah. No, it was ready in 2008.
Let's see what was after that. I'm scrolling frantically through our news section.
We got Bethesda.
Yes, so Bethesda's bringing
a pair of news.
Elder Scrolls Legends and Fallout Shelter. Your two favorite Bethesda games are coming to the Switch.
Oh yeah.
So
I don't know if I'm gonna count that for your prediction case.
Yeah, no, that doesn't count. I won't take credit for Fallout Shelter. No.
You won't? Yes.
Nope.
do either of you guys?
Well, maybe
bad.
it depends.
You already said no.
It depends if I need the points, maybe. But
Nope.
have either of you guys played Shelter?
I downloaded it and I played it for a few hours yesterday. While I was doing laundry.
I've heard it's good stuff.
It's it's one of those games where you can definitely tell where the microtransactions go. Like, I'm at the point now where I can't really do anything. Like, I'm just waiting. So if you're playing it very casually as something that you just like boot up for a few minutes and come back to, I'm sure you could play it for a long time without spending money. But it's not a game that you can just like sit and play for a long period of time.
Yeah.
But I see the appeal of it. I'm definitely more into that than I am into Elder Scrolls Legends. I'm not a big fan of digital card games.
Yeah, that didn't really do anything for me. I played Shelter on the PC, I should say, on mobile when it came out originally for a little bit, and it's sort of cool, but like you said, it's not something that really grasps my attention too much, and same with the card game. I think that Bethesda's going to have some stuff to show, or at least one thing, like, I don't know, I think either Fallout 3 or 4 is still coming, and I feel like they're going to save that for the Direct today, but hopefully, I mean, it would be pretty lame if those were the only two Bethesda things we got here at E3.
Yeah, I mean, there was sort of like a sideways announcement of Elder Scrolls Blades. They said they'd be bringing that to every console and PC and yada yada yada. So I think it's that I think will eventually come to Switch, though not officially announced for it just yet.
Yeah. Well, I know that their games take a long time to make.
They do.
So I think they even talked about releasing smaller projects in the meantime, while their next project's going to be 5 or 6 years away or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls is going to take a while.
Oh yeah, I do have to. I enjoyed watching the Bethesda fan base give a standing ovation to the Elder Scrolls 6 logo. 1 year after giving the Nintendo fan base so much crap for being excited about the Metroid Prime 4 logo. Like, it's come full circle, guys.
Anyone who can give crap about people being excited about a game is silly.
Yeah.
You guys take a hike.
Just enjoy the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. But we did have Devolver had a wacky little E3 press conference that I ended up just stop watching because it was just nah. But
it's not for everybody.
No.
Yeah,
it's a
strange sense of humor, but yeah, this game looks sweet. My Friend Pedro, coming out in 2019, looked really cool. I mean, the
Blood, Bullets, Bananas.
The trailer has like doing like twirls, but like at the same time just like blasting people's heads off. It looks, I don't know. To me, it definitely caught my eye. I'm excited to learn more about it.
I mean, it looks like it kind of plays like a top-down shooter, but side-scrolling. That's kind of like what it reminded me of. Like, I don't know, like Garage or any of the 10 Tons games or something. But then just like way like that slow down effect and stuff, and it's just lots and lots of violence and stuff.
Yeah, it looks
very weird.
It interests me a lot more than the average like twin stick shooter does. Right. So I mean, when I heard, like, I didn't watch this right when it happened, so when I heard about it, I was like, another one of those. But then I watched the trailer, I'm like, you know what? That actually looks pretty fun.
Yeah, totally, absolutely. But this next
the worst kept secret.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, Fortnite. Fortnite is apparently going to be launching today.
Maybe.
I guess we got some more evidence that it might launch today. Of course, Chance the Rapper chiming in on Twitter.
Your number one source for Nintendo news.
Yeah.
He probably is.
I mean, I think this was something I saw coming even before all the. They've launched it on everything, mobile, and it plays really great on mobile apparently. So it's like I figured it was only a matter of time
before it got on the Switch, and I think that's a good thing. I think people want to play it, so might as well give them as many ways as they can.
I know so many people obsessed with this game.
And being the first is always a good plan. I think that benefited Doom a lot, just being the first traditional first-person shooter on the system for multiplayer. And I think that'll be, obviously Fortnite will be the first Battle Royale game. I'm assuming Paladins will probably do well, just because, Blizzard has already expressed kind of a disinterest in porting Overwatch to Switch, so a class-based shooter will do well. Being the first of any genre on a system makes sense, and should be done whenever possible.
And David Lloyd will be very happy.
Yes, he loves that game.
We might never see him again.
That's a good... I'm excited to have that on Switch, and I'm confident, after having played a little bit of it on a phone, I'm confident they can get that thing running great on Switch.
It's not a crazy game.
No, and it's fairly simple. I mean, it's very artistic. It looks very nice. But there are a lot of places you can cut back and maintain that kind of visual style. It's not going for anything realistic. So hopefully it will not be as ugly as PUBG is on phones.
Oh, God.
That is an ugly game. It's still reasonably fun, but it's ugly as hell on phones.
It's so funny because I'm so far out of the... I'm a Nintendo person. I'm out of the
gaming
world
culture.
Of the non-Nintendo. Yeah. And I when I hear stuff about Fortnite or PUBG, and these are these new battle royale games with 100 people. I thought that these games existed 10 years ago. I thought that's what the world was full of, was these exact same things like what Fortnite. I can't believe that this is a new thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I guess they've always touted hey, we can have 64 simultaneous players, but usually it'd break up to 32 versus 32, you know? This is truly a free-for-all. I mean, I guess it's not always free-for-all because you can play in squads. But the only way I've played it has been just where literally drop them in, 100 people, and anyone you see you're going to want to try and kill because you just want to be the last one surviving, you know? So,
yeah. I thought that has been here forever. On PC or something.
Get with the times.
Well, no, they should get with the times. I had that... I figured that was already there, but whatever.
TR Brody commented in the chat, the thing that makes these battle royales new is the idea of the shrinking map, which is probably true. That idea that, because it forces everyone together, the fewer players you get as the map shrinks together, that forces everyone in the same area, keeps things tense, so you can't just have people camping. That's probably accurate.
Right.
That idea, that very good game design concept of squishing all the players into the same area slowly over time. Yeah. Okay, what else do we got here?
The best press conference that is Limited Run Games.
Yes.
They dropped a ton of news on us.
Oh, heck, yes. And after the press. Well, that arguably
some of the best stuff
game they dropped after, in my humble opinion.
So I'll let Perry take the lead on this. I know he's very, very excited.
Okay, good. Let me pull up the article.
I know everything about it. Let me just refresh my memory.
I do. Well, one thing is they showed off, and this is because they showed off Oceanhorn, which has already been released. I thought already had it's coming physical, and they mentioned something where it's not an official limited runs release. Was that the one?
Yeah, I think they're just helping distribute with that, I guess, physical copy. And that, what do you say? There was a certain allotment, and then any more orders over that point.
5,000 will be shipped in 2 weeks.
So I guess they got that on stock, and then they'll do one more print run after that. Maybe that's sort of what they're looking to limited runs games for.
Right.
But yeah, that was sort of interesting. But I thought some of these other games, first off, was Cosmic Star Heroine, right? That's a brand new game coming. Not brand new, but brand new to the Switch.
It was a new announcement, right? Was that, or no? Do we already know that was coming?
No, that's come to other consoles, but this is the first time it's come to the Switch, or Nintendo, I should say. So, and I know people are excited about that game, but of course, then we had the game that interested me the most was that game Dust. Have either of you heard of that one before?
No. And this is from the Never Stop Sneaking devs, right?
I believe so. Yeah, from the Never Stop Seeking developers. Yep. Yeah, that one looks really cool. And they said the digital version is going to be coming out within just a month or two. So it is cool that they're releasing some of these games not physically first, so you can sort of just, if you want to get the download copy there, you know?
Yeah.
But we also got Golf Story, Ukulele, Layers of Fear.
I have to buy Ukulele a third time now. I bought that game on PS4 physical when it came out, and then they were like, there will be no physical on Switch. And I was like, you know what, fair enough. And I bought it digital on Switch.
No, I knew there would be.
And now I have to buy it a third time. Because I want to support that game, but I want a physical copy of it if I can have one. So yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So I'll be getting that. And yeah, like Golf Story, I waited for the physical release because like there were murmurs of it like a couple weeks after. I didn't actually get to it on time. But I was like, okay, I'm not going to buy it and then buy it again. I'll buy it physical because of that. And then Thumper.
Oh, baby.
So excited about that. That is a game that deserves, it's one of my favorite Switch games. It's so good and so cool. And when they said violent rhythm game, I was like, oh, baby.
Yes, there it is.
And then I saw it and I was like, yes.
That's a weird genre. Violent rhythm game.
Yeah. A weird but necessary.
Yeah. Have you played it, John?
I have not. I've watched a lot of gameplay of it, but I haven't played it yet.
Oh man,
well,
that game
playing it is so much more cooler than watching gameplay. You know what I mean?
It has a. If I'm thinking of the right game, I believe it has a VR mode for PS4. So I've been thinking about getting it on PS4 to just have more things to use the VR on, because that's always something.
Oh yeah, that's the way I would.
That would be a day one purchase if I ever got a PSVR.
Yeah, but, that'd be the way to go, I think.
But the way I have been playing, I mean, but with the HD Rumble, like Casey was kind of saying in our podcast, but like if you can have a nice big screen with like at night with the lights off and just be like kind of full attention to the game, it is unbelievable. It is so much fun. So I'm pumped for that. But yeah, otherwise like Night Trap, like you mentioned, whatever. I think it's great.
Okay.
I'm tired of these Night Trap remakes. We need a true Night Trap sequel.
Yeah, it's time. What are they, Bethesda and Skyrim here, you know?
An open world Night Trap.
Oh, gosh.
And it's online. Everyone you meet in Night Trap is a real person.
You could trap them.
Yeah. But after... That was so stupid.
Hang on. I just have to pitch this real quick.
All right.
We're all Friday the 13th game, right? Or like Evolve, one of those like, you know, unbalanced online multiplayer games. You have like a group of people playing as the teenage girls at the sleepover, and then a group of people playing as the whatever those weird vampire things are. It's the perfect online game. It's the next like Overwatch move over. Night Trap Online is here. Make it happen.
Man, you are on a roll.
I'm in it.
You're a genius. You're a genius.
But before the stream, we were talking about this really cool painting that Andy Gergen painted for me, and John had the idea that they should make a movie or a game.
I said we should write a book.
I mean,
but really, any art medium, it doesn't matter.
A book makes more sense. But we should write a book about Virtual Boy called 50 Shades of Red.
It would be.
You guys are perverts.
Isn't that?
It would be a combination of history and erotic fantasy, set in the world of Virtual Boy.
Set in the world of Wario Land.
And that's the clip of this stream that will go up as its own separate thing. Was that comment right there?
Beautiful. I got one more thing to show everyone though, because the thing after the limited runs event that they showed was this game, which is
I just saw a reflection of my face. I'm like, it's
me. There we go. Kingdom, one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, is John Rairdin. Kingdom was announced with the Super Special Edition. I saw that after as I was scrolling down, and like I literally like did like the open like, am I seeing the real thing? That is one of my favorite games. I'm so excited to get it. I was giddy to see that. So
yeah, I can confirm.
Have you played that, John?
I have not. I don't play games. I don't understand what you guys are doing. Where do you find time to play video games? I just watched the Starlink trailer on a loop in the background of my stream. That's all I do.
Yeah.
That's like me and the Resident Evil trailer. I've watched like 13 times.
Oh man. Okay, can we quick tangent? Sony's whatever that was a
oh my god
was a journey. So I tuned in. I was like half an hour late, and I was like, oh, let's see what's going on with Sony's thing. And I tune in, and it's a white dude in a kimono playing a flute to like a really uncomfortable looking audience for a long time. And I was like, is this the right stream? And I'm like checking other streams. I'm like, is this Sony's E3 stream? This is video games. This is where we're at. And
you missed the first part.
Yeah, I've heard
that was just.
I've heard that I came in as it was getting better, so I'm kind of scared to go back and watch the beginning of the stream. It sounds terrifying.
The beginning, they walk like they open up the conference and like it's like, all right, where are we? It's like it's in like this weird sort of church-looking building, and then they introduce like okay, and then they have like a guy come out, and I'm assuming is like a renowned banjo player, and he just plays like music from The Last of Us, and like it sounded cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's like it's just this guy sitting in this church playing to a bunch of like games media, like the banjo, and it goes on for like 6 minutes. I'm like, oh man, come on! Like, should have cut this after a couple minutes.
Who was saying in the? I don't remember who. Maybe it was one of you guys. I don't remember who it was, but in like the NWR like chat, like the staff chat, someone commented that E3 is slowly becoming a music festival. Was that? Adam?
Yeah. That wasn't.
I think it might have been Adam.
It might have been.
But it totally. Yeah, like Bethesda's press conference starts with a freaking concert, and like. You have these guys like just rocking out, doing their thing, and you look out at the audience, and it's all these exhausted games journalists like, dude, I just want to write about Doom so I can go home and go to sleep. Like, none of them are into it.
I just want to see Fallout 76.
There's like one guy in the back like, yeah! And like, then everybody else is just like, it was the best. I love it.
I know.
Poor Andrew WK. Yeah, he was rocking out so hard on that stage, and everyone just like did not feeling it.
He did his best.
See, and this is why, like, I was watching it with my friend at work yesterday, some of the, like, Ubisofts or something, and I just think, are we at the point where we can finally congratulate Nintendo for their...
Oh, the directs?
For their directs that they do. Their digital presentations are so much better than these awkward, weird, like, guy comes out on the stage and people clap for him. And then yay, and then he says something and kind of waits for a reaction like, "We love our fans," and then like, yay, and then it's just like, man, this is so weird. Like this medium is so weird. Like no wonder Nintendo's like, why don't we just do a really nice production video and not have to worry about being made fun of and being put into memes all the time, So.
I could definitely see where some of the appeal, like if they could run like these conferences flawless, like getting that crowd cheer for like a big game, like even like when you first see Leon I'm gonna keep talking about Resident Evil 2 all day, so I'm sorry, but like once you see Leon's face, like you hear the crowd like erupt, like that is a really cool feeling. But like you said, there's just so much that can go wrong, and
I'm over it.
And it's like Sony's, like I see where they were coming from, because the whole point of them being in that weird church is when the Last of Us trailer opens up, she's in that same building. So it was like sort of like, like we're in the game, like that's cool, But like it totally wasn't worth the like 20-minute intermission after the first 15 minutes, and those people on damage control, they're like, we should get back into this in just a moment here.
Nobody told them in advance what the plan was.
I mean, of course, we're talking from the perspective of people not at the conference, watching on the internet. Obviously, when you're there, it's way different. You're watching.
I don't think they were enjoying it either,
E3 is a you had to be there experience when it comes to Sony.
I guess. Or it's a, man, I'm glad I didn't fly there experience. Like... I mean, it's stuff like that, but
next year.
Yeah, I mean, conferences can be cool. I'm just saying, I totally get why Nintendo does what they do now. It makes things. It's kind of like
screwed up. I mean, you could screw it up, but it's your fault. You know, it's not like.
Here's a good analogy for you. It's like if you're planning your wedding outside, when you could just plan it inside, and you don't have to worry about the weather.
I don't disagree with that.
There you go.
Thank you. Especially if you live in the Midwest.
Yeah, maybe that's advice. Maybe that advice is really specific to you and me, Perry. That might be.
Yeah.
Just like don't bother.
My wife wanted it really bad to be outside, but I said, no, I'm not going to stress about that. And I'm so glad because it was like 40
we were
degrees.
That was like easy first. I don't even know if we talked about that. It was just, it's in a building. Doesn't matter what building, but it's a building.
We got a good comment from my Z1K3 hashtag flute guy for Smash.
Yes, absolutely.
He could be Mr. Is it Mr. Fuji? Maybe that's what he was trying to go after.
His ultimate Smash or final Smash is just cultural appropriation. It's a good time.
That's so funny.
Yep.
But yeah, sort of keeping with the trend of a music festival going on, Ubisoft's press conference opened up with a big old dancing bear, a panda bear.
Ubisoft's press conference is the most. It's such a fever dream. Like we had it on at work, and I was bracing like the part time. I was like, all right, if you've never seen an Ubisoft press conference, I guarantee you there will be at least one way too long musical dance number, and it freaking starts up, and it's like Panda Bear, and it's like, yep, there it is. People are walking by the TV like, what are we watching? And I'm like, this is video games, everyone. This is where we're at.
Somehow France got in here. Yeah.
Hey, he had some dance moves, man.
I'm not questioning the talent of the Panda Bear, just his relevancy.
Right. Well, I think one of the most amazing things in the world, and this will be a part of some sort of trivia in the future, is that there was a Wii U game announced yesterday.
Yes. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
Perry,
amazing.
There was a Wii game announced yesterday, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm surprised they didn't like.
Yeah, honestly,
why aren't they still supporting GameCube at this point? I mean, if you're gonna go all in, go all in. Like,
it's true.
I was surprised they didn't. One. I figured they might skip the Wii U,
just do Wii,
and just release a Wii and Switch.
It is fully backwards compatible, so that would actually kind of make sense from a financial standpoint.
Save some money.
I wonder how much.
Yeah.
It must just be really cheap to port those games to Wii U, because they can't make that much money.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's just no way that.
It's like they break even on the Wii U if they like maybe if they're lucky. Yeah, I can't.
Maybe it's just a joke.
Yeah.
Internally at Ubisoft.
Does any store actually stock the Wii U version? Because that's like
I don't know. Do you?
I doubt it. I don't like. I mean, that's what I was gonna say. Is I work at a game store and like that the Wii U or the like weird last gen versions of those games, like they just show up one day used. Like I don't know where they come from. I assume Ubisoft just like ships them. They show up in your mail with samples of Tide. Like it's just
they ship
totally
the 500
random.
Copies direct to customers.
Direct to victims.
Yeah.
Mail order.
Yeah.
Just dance for the Magnavox Odyssey, says Klex Yoshi in the chat. Make it happen. Just like twist the knobs.
Wonderful. And they Ubisoft also talked about Trials Rising, right? Yeah. Which is a new Trials game, which I don't think has ever been on a Nintendo platform, has it?
We've had that Trials? Like what is the Urban Playground kind of like
Urban
Trials
Playground
game.
Yikes.
But no official Trials games, which is great because those games are really fun. And I think they're perfect for like a mobile platform.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're awesome. So I'm like I've played Trials and I like on like the Xbox One like a demo of it and this is totally a lot of fun. So that's cool that it's coming. It's only a matter of time. But besides Trials, they also did Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle Donkey Kong Adventure, and anything with Donkey Kong is my.
I thought it was awesome. They brought Grant Kirkhope and a whole gang of musicians out there to perform. That was really cool to see. They did a great job.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That was probably one of the highlights of that press conference. Not the highlight, but a highlight of that press conference.
It was the highlight until a little later on, but Yeah, no, this
I can't imagine what could have topped it. I don't know what you're talking about.
What could it possibly be? I have no idea.
Now, the best thing about the Donkey Kong Adventure is it's coming out later this month, the 26th. That's pretty darn soon. Did you play Mario and Rabbids?
Me?
I'm sure you did, right?
Yes. Yeah, that
John,
is a game I have played.
Yeah, of course.
So.
That's a fantastic game.
You found some time for that one? Are you, do you plan on going back, trying to find some of that elusive time to play?
So I haven't beat it, and I before I buy any DLC for it, I feel like I should probably beat the main game. But it may be a good encouragement to go back to it. I think it just, like, the Wii U has been the weirdest Nintendo system because, thank you, Perry.
You're welcome.
The Wii U has been such a weird, or the
about.
Switch has been such a weird Nintendo system because it's the first Nintendo system I can remember in a long time not being able to keep up with games. Like with the Wii U, it was like a game would come out, I wouldn't even be interested in it, and I would play through it and beat it to completion before the next game came out. Like, whereas with Switch, it's like, I can get a few hours of this, alright, next game's out, let's go do that. Like, so it's a very different, it's weird to be a Nintendo fan right now. I don't have time for it.
It is.
It's tough.
Yeah, we need to go back to the Wii U. I miss the Wii U when releases were nice and spread out.
We've said it all the time on the podcast.
Like, this is...
I say that's the sentiment that we talk about quite often.
There's too many games coming out for Switch, and I don't like it.
We talk about how Reggie's probably like, I miss the days of the Wii U when I didn't have to do anything.
Us too, Reggie, us too.
Yep.
Well, continuing on here with the Ubisoft presentation, it's actually funny. Starlink battled for Atlas.
Which was, I'm not sure what accent the gentleman talking about this game had, but Atlas was the best word you could possibly have him say. Because his accent was just amazing. It was just like, Atlas. Like, it was, it was great.
Yeah. At last.
So it's like they chose the name of the game. It's like, who's revealing it? This guy? All right, yeah, we're calling it Atlas because it'll be great when he has to say it. So that game was at E3 last year. Cool Toys to Life spaceship game. I think we talked about it last year. And
I don't think we've heard nothing from it since, right?
But it looked cool. I mean, build your own spaceships and then open world space shooter with kind of like a Saturday morning cartoon vibe. Like, sure, sounds great. So I was interested in it, and then, so I'm at work during this press conference. Yeah, this is a story time. So I'm at work during this press conference. We have the Ubisoft press conference playing on one of the TVs, and I'm like off doing something, and I hear like the like the Fox sound, and I was like.
That was weird.
And I was like, that was a Star Fox sound. Like, and that's not... Like, I know the Star Fox sounds that normally come from our TVs, and that wasn't one of them. So I, like, run over to the thing just in time to see the shot of, like, his scarf. And I was like, oh! Like, that's... I put my arms up in the air and, like, started just bouncing. And I was like, it's happening! and yeah, and then it was like, Fox is in that. And so I turned around and I pre-ordered it. Because it was... I'm like, that. All right, let's do it. And that's been the highlight of E3 so far for me, because that was a total surprise.
Oh, absolutely. See, and I was telling you this before, this is what Ubisoft should be doing with Nintendo. I love that concept of releasing their games parody on Switch with the Nintendo hook in. That's something that only Nintendo can really do. I mean, of course,
they
has a
kind
cool
of did
impact.
it with Skylanders, with like the Bowser and Donkey Kong thing. And then they tried to do it with Sony with like the Crash thing. I'm not sure how that went for them. He is a cool looking Skylander though. But yeah, I like this concept, and especially like it sounds like there's gonna be like missions in Starlink that are exclusive to Switch that'll just be for Fox. So you should get some sort of like
and it comes with
you get like an R-Wing and a little toy.
Yeah, the R-Wing looks amazing.
I would have bought it for just that. And yeah, I love the R-Wing design is like is original to this game. It's definitely influenced by Zero with like some Assault vibes in there too. But it's like an entirely new looking R-Wing, and it's awesome. I'm watching it. I have a mirror so I can see what's going on behind me. I'm watching it in the reflection.
It appears the back engine is
just
from
you wait. Just
Star
you
Fox.
wait. That's NWR TV. If you thought you were escaping from Star Fox videos for a while, I have terrible news.
I don't think anyone ever
wait
thought
till
that
Grand
would be
Prix
what-
today.
Yeah, we'll see. I think I've said this in a stream, but Grand Prix strikes me as a game that like we've heard rumors about, but like it'll never show up at E3, and like 10 years from now you'll be watching Unseen 64 and it'll pop up on there and it'll be like, this was this game that got canceled. Like that, if ever there was a game that looked like that, that is Star Fox Grand.
It's because of Donkey Kong, that Donkey Kong racing game. That sounds just like that.
It looks great. I think it would. I don't know if it would do well, but I'd buy it. I mean, it looks like fun.
Wait, you think a Star Fox game would be
But I mean,
good?
I think the idea, you know, they
It
like
sounds
kind of a
awesome,
spiritual
yeah.
sequel to Diddy Kong Racing, and yeah, it's a great idea. But do I think we will ever see it? Realistically, no. I'd love to be surprised, but we'll see.
Interesting. All right.
I wonder, you think we'll see more of this during the presentation today? Maybe another little
Possibly.
snippet
Yeah.
Of Starlink?
They did
Starlink.
show.
Yeah. Maybe they'll show a nice mission that might
That
be
would be
exclusive.
cool. I
to
hope
Fox.
I think we have an appointment with Ubisoft. I think the team at E3 has it. I hope this is playable with the Star Fox stuff.
I saw a video of someone with the actual R-Wing,
is
like
it
the actual...
from E3?
They
Like,
looked,
is it there?
Yeah, they were at...
Because
whoever... It looked like E3, and it looked pretty good size, too. Like, it looked like it was
Like
a
it's
good
gonna
piece
look
of...
awesome.
Like,
Yeah,
it was
it
a good
looks
toy,
huge.
Like, it wasn't like a cheap piece of
I will
crap.
text Jared and be like, you find it. You find it, and you get it.
Steal it.
Jared's a crazy
Or you're
man.
fired.
Jared's insane when it comes to this, like to E3. So if I tell him you get that R-Wing, there's a good chance that he comes home with the R-Wing. Yeah.
Papa's getting a new R-Wing, baby.
So, Casey, you mentioned that, are they going to show this during the Direct today? Any snippet. You know what they're saving for the Direct is, and I can't believe no one's made this
Falco?
joke. No. Star Link.
Oh.
They're going to put Link in this game, and they're going to, that's what the whole thing is. Star Link, Star Fox.
You
It's
better
the
pump the
crossover.
brakes
All those
over
other
there.
characters are just distraction. This entire game is just a Star Fox Zelda crossover game. Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I thought what you were gonna say would be Samus's gunship. Because that'd be another, if you wanted to do another,
that could be
later
good,
on.
too.
This is a Toys to Life game,
Oh,
so it could have
man.
multiple iterations. So later on, you release the Samus gunship with the little Samus figure. And that would actually be a cool, because like one of the main things about this
Oh my
game is like kind of like
goodness.
like you put on like different wings and different, pieces and all that. And like Samus's gunship would be perfect for that. Because it's all about getting like other attachments and stuff like that.
Man.
So that could actually be really cool. I would also accept Star Wars editions, Ubisoft. If you just throw all my favorite things into one game, please. Thank you. Yeah.
The John
Throw a
Rairdin
little F-Zero
universe.
in there too. Why not? Let's just mix it all together. Get it churning.
That would
Screw
be
it.
amazing. Yeah, it's like Ubisoft has to be the one to make
Yes.
these games. So.
I mean, hey, whatever it takes.
Well, they are going. It's interesting. They are going to that Toys to Life. There's a new Toys to Life coming out. Very interesting. I think there were rumors that they were going to ditch that, but nope.
Well, I believe you could play the game without the Toys to Life, without the toys. Like, you could play it fully without it.
Confirmed?
Yeah.
And those could...
Because
I saw someone talk... I totally agree with you in the chat, said, I'm glad the ships aren't hard locked by the toys. And I thought I read something similar somewhere, but I don't have a hard source, so don't maybe not quote me on that, but yeah.
Dale Alling in the chat asked if we were each wearing a pin. So yes, for those of you who were not here earlier, we are each trying to invoke a game to appear. I'm going for Star Fox, Casey's going for Majora's Mask, and Perry is going for Slime Song. Yeah.
I got the Nindies back.
So we're all here, we're ready to go. We are
You corporate
20 minutes out
screen.
from Nintendo's Direct. We're
Oh,
getting there. We're getting
baby.
close.
Wow.
I think we're pretty much caught up on news, right? I don't know what's
Well, we got the new. We got the most important part of it all. The new Crash Bandicoot level.
We actually have footage of that level on our YouTube channel right now.
Yes. Yeah, go
Yeah,
check it
that
out.
was, I believe, it was one that I guess was in development back in the day, but then they ended up scrapping. I don't think they like necessarily used the whole thing, but I think that was the inspiration for the new level. Because what I believe it's called like the DLC past tense or something. So I think it's like sort of building on what they had. And I don't know if they ever teased that at some point. I mean, they must have if people knew about it. So that's sort of exciting if you enjoy your Crash Bandicoots of the world. But
I remember when
we
played
excite
it at
me
PAX.
too much. But oh man, that lag was
PAX
so
and
bad.
there's like a second lag on it, and I'm like, man, this game is freaking hard and sucks. But it's just because there's a lag.
I'm
on it.
horrible.
It
at
actually
this
looks
game.
pretty good though on Switch. It looks
gameplay
great.
we have is from the Xbox One version. But I have it. It's playing right now. Oh, it's not full screen though. Hang on. If you're. Oh wait. I'll push the right button.
I've been watching
Yeah,
it
it's
behind
full
your
Okay,
shoulder.
now if you're watching the stream, it's full screen. Haha. See, I had this all set up in advance. I knew how this whole stream thing was gonna work. So yeah.
Dude, you're doing good. I can't believe you got
So,
that
yeah.
set. That's crazy.
It's-
I could never do that. I'm just on a
spent
Skype call. I barely manage
days
that.
trying to figure out like all the different things that might happen on the stream. I'm streaming for a long time today. I gave myself options.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
Good.
we're only 42 minutes in, but I think we're going
yeah.
smoothly
We'll
thus
see
far.
how it's been kind of stormy, so we'll
Knock
see how
on
the
wood. I
internet
don't want to
holds up here in the
hold
Midwest.
that.
Yeah, did you get that
Funny,
storm last
I think
night, John?
it's. I
mean,
think I got
any
some. I
remnants
think
of
we're
it?
on like the edge of it. It's very cloudy out right now, but I checked the weather. We should be okay. I say that now.
See, it's beautiful over here.
Who knows what'll actually
it's
happen?
gorgeous here, so.
We got sunshine and nice weather on New York. I'll tell you what, I'm staying inside all day watching video games.
Well, there was one more thing that just a
Came
new
up today,
announcement
right?
this morning. Yeah, the Hyper Sports R from Konami.
Ooh.
You know,
That's
ever since
weird.
people said Konami's not making games,
They sure do
I
keep
hear they're
making
making
games, don't they?
Thank you.
Yeah,
They're just not making the games people necessarily want.
I don't know. Bomberman was pretty cool.
Well, yeah, I guess that was like yeah. Silent Hills. We want Silent Hills, Perry.
Do we?
Yep.
Okay.
It'll never be a thing, though.
I do personally want Metal Gear Solid 5 on the Switch. Really bad. I think that would be a really cool game.
I
Good
heard
port.
that game
There
is
is
really
a- I
great,
mean,
too.
Yeah, it's
There
something
is a
I've always.
perfectly functional 360 and PS3 version, so it seems pretty doable. You have the assets to work from.
So
That'd be pretty
Yeah.
cool.
but their new game, Hyper Sports R. Oh, they're going with the R thing, aren't they?
Yeah, I guess that's
Well,
their
you know, yeah, R for
Yeah.
Konami, yeah.
Switch. R.
Yeah.
In
It's the
Japanese,
new
Konami is
Konami
spelled
code.
with an R. It's just it's a localization thing. Yeah,
Yeah. But they said it's a new version of the 1984 sports game Hyper Olympic that was released on the NES as part of Track and Field. So
Bringing it
I
back
guess.
home.
that's cool. I mean, I like the sport mini game. Like Super Sport Matching is really fun. I really enjoyed that. It just came out. So if it has that kind of appeal
Vibe to it. Yeah.
you know, it's kind of like Mario Party games and just that, set up. Oh, I remember Mario Party when Mario Party was.
We're going to be seeing the new Mario Party in like
You think so?
25 minutes.
Yeah.
I could see
Does
it.
it-
I could
That-
see.
we both
Does
predicted
it
that
still
for the
use
show.
the car?
Because it seems like a
You don't think so?
no.
I hope not.
No,
I hope not.
I feel like Nintendo is finally starting to get it. It's like
Yeah,
things
well,
are coming out. They're giving the people what they
that's-
want.
I'll be honest.
No
that
car.
version of Nintendo kind of scares me because I've always liked the version of Nintendo that doesn't give a flying f what you want. Like they're
like
just
a
like, you know
mix.
what? Federation
No,
Force.
you're right.
And you're like, what? And then 5 people play Federation Force and they're like, it's okay. It's
I
probably
like
not a
that
good
game.
mentality
Yeah, we
for
play-
sales. It's probably a
Yeah.
terrible business model. Like, don't give the people what they want.
Right.
Give them what they need.
Right.
Like that.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
give them the Wii U,
Well,
dang
but-
it,
okay,
and they'll
but
like
with,
it.
with Mario Party, this was one of my predictions from last E3. The new Mario Party, and with the total Joy-Con 2-player mode, there's like a whole mode meant for just 2 players. They haven't done that
1v1.
before. you know, like a 1v1 type thing with special 1v1 games and where you have, you know, I just think that's such a obvious thing. It would be awesome. And I'm telling you right now, when I buy Wii's, when I buy DS's, Wii U's, Mario Party is always, they have them in the bundle. They'll have a bunch of crap games and Mario Party. So, I mean, It is a huge seller, always.
People love it, yep.
Yeah, no matter what. So, but man, it used to be so much better than it is now. The Mario Party 10 was great. The 5-player Bowser mode was actually a lot of fun. If you have 5 people to play with, really cool dynamic. One of those great Wii U games where it actually takes advantage of the one screen, the asymmetric gameplay. Is really good. So I'm just thinking a new Mario Party should be coming because it's a big seller.
God. 14 minutes, boys. Do you think we're
the more
seeing
you
Prime?
say that,
We're gonna see Metroid Prime 4 today. What do you guys think?
I was watching the Dr. Metz was on the
Trailer.
Easy Allies stream, and I don't remember if it was him or one of the guys from Game Explain, but they commented that we'll get a new logo. Like it'll be a different logo than we got last time.
Fancier.
We'll get a new logo.
new logo.
Yeah,
I could see a new trailer.
So I could see like a real small teaser, like 15 seconds, you know, where you see some sort of like atmospheric, like, oh wow, like, okay, what's going on here? And then all of a sudden maybe you like zoom up to like her boots, and then maybe it zooms up, and then it's like you said, a new look. Yeah, well, not up to her butt cheeks, John. I see you laughing over there.
I love the idea of people getting like it shows Samus's boots, and everyone's like, like I love the idea of a standing ovation.
And it pans up.
The feet of a character.
It pans up, and it's actually Bayonetta 3. Right?
Well, that's actually a good call too, because we should definitely see Bayonetta 3. Like that's a game that I haven't, like, I love Bayonetta, but like it's just sort of out of my mind, you know? Like I haven't been thinking about it too much. But I think that should definitely be a game.
That's another game that we've heard like virtually nothing about. Other than the announcement that it exists, I don't think we're ever given an official like release.
When you saw her boots,
we were never given like even a release window for it. So maybe it's this year, maybe it's not. I don't know, but I guess I'm trying to think of like the team actually behind that game. I guess we don't know too much. But they should have had time to be working on this for a while, right? I don't think development just started on. I think Bayonetta is probably farther along than Metroid is.
I
would. Bayonetta 2 was done, I bet they started on 3. They haven't done anything in between, have they?
Well, I mean, I don't know how much they worked on the port.
There's that, and then didn't some of that team do like the Transformers game that came out, like Transformers Devastation? And I mean, some of that team has been doing other stuff. I think the team that did Star Fox Zero was pretty separate. I don't think that was much of the Bayonetta team at all.
True, yeah. I mean, man, Platinum, what a prolific developer on the Wii U,
they did
they
did some good
stuff.
Really Platinum is one of those studios where it.
But I could see.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Did we lose? Oh, Casey's dead.
Yeah,
Casey's back. Okay.
Okay.
I'm back.
Zombie.
Boo!
Speaking of Zombie, we'll probably get a port of Zombie, the port of Zombie U to Switch. There you go. That's our. That's the hidden Ubisoft game they didn't talk about. Did you say Zombie R?
I could see.
Ported by Konami.
Yeah.
Zombie R. That's great. Yeah.
Well, I know we might have moved on from Bayonetta, but I think Bayonetta will be out, maybe not this year, but I think it could be like that February of next year game, like early in the year. So I think we're going to see, maybe not a huge chunk, but I think we're going to see some today.
I don't know. I don't know, because I just think that could be a game that could be next holiday, like a long way out, depending on like how grand of a, you know, is it going to be like
crazy though to show it then at like first show it December of, I guess, 2017 and not release it till holiday 2019, you know? Like, it seems like a real.
But like, I mean, no, I guess I guess they might plan on it being February, but it's like I think realistically, I could see it being pushed back. But just because, but you got to think, are they going to be using the same engine as the Switch? You know, as the Switch port of Bayonetta 2, like they're probably going to be, right. They're hopefully utilizing assets and stuff they have.
Unless they're trying to go more grandiose.
Now, is that Switch exclusive?
Yeah.
Bayonetta 3?
Yep. Yeah. Bayonetta
Okay.
3. Bayonetta is now going to be, I think. I mean, it could always
Is
change.
that officially owned by Nintendo?
I don't think
wonder
it's
if that's
technically owned by them.
It's not.
I think Sega still owns some of it. I
They
remember
must be-
watching a thing on it, but
I mean, Nintendo totally
Right.
owns them.
I'm
in a
thinking Nintendo
spiritual
must have just
sense.
been like, hey, we're going to fund 2. And if it's successful, you're going to make a 3rd one, like, but we're going to have those rights. You know what I mean?
to
Like,
be fair,
exclusivity.
Bayonetta 2 did not do
And then,
that
like-
well in its initial release.
Well, nothing on the Wii U.
Do we know
I
how
don't
it
know.
did on the
I don't know
Switch,
if we
though?
have that.
Yeah, how?
Yeah,
I
I've never
heard
seen those numbers.
Because, I mean, yeah, that was one I forgot to cancel my pre-order, and I ended up with it again.
And you love it, though.
Yeah, I'm not
It's a
upset
great
because
game.
Bayonetta kicks ass. But
I think it's I'd say Bayonetta 2
But
is
yeah.
a 10 out of 10 game.
it really is great. Are you excited for Devil May Cry 5?
Not as much as Bayonetta 3.
Is that your cup of tea? Or
As far as those like hack and slash games, I think Bayonetta 3 just gets it more than the other ones. Like Devil May Cry and
And
like
Devil
God
May-
of War and all
Devil
those
May
other
Cry?
ones have just never worked as well for me as the
Done it
Bayonetta
for
games
me.
have. Plus, the Bayonetta games have a tendency to have Star Fox levels in them, so that's a plus.
Oh man, 8 minutes. So, are we going to be taking a quick
We can,
break?
yeah. We'll switch over
Before-
to the stream a couple minutes early, just to make sure. I'd hate for us to talk. They just come out of the gate, just immediately with announcements that we're talking over. Like
Yeah.
as soon as it switches to live, and they're like,
Yeah.
Star Fox Grand Prix, and like we're like, we missed it. Oh no!
and now we're not
Yeah,
going to
that
talk
was
about it for the rest of the show.
They like
Star
flash a
Fox
logo on
3.
screen for just a second, and that's it.
I gotta say, after Star Fox Zero, I just thought we'd never see
Yeah.
Star Fox ever
Yeah,
again.
there was
You know what I
definitely
mean?
concern
You know
that
what I'm
that
saying.
franchise was dead. It made me feel better when Star Fox 2 showed up on the SNES Classic. It's like, all right, we're not pretending this
Yes.
series doesn't exist.
Yeah,
But
yeah, and now it's like this
yes,
is like
well,
one of the main
they've
series
pushed,
that
there's
they're
been
producing.
major Star Fox news every year since 2015, which is, I mean,
Yes.
the Star Fox gets grouped in like RFN had it grouped in with like F-Zero. And it's definitely
Yeah.
gotten out of that slot recently. Like
not
it's,
as bad.
we've been hearing regular updates on it.
They released Star Fox 2.
Yeah,
That's
like
like
that
the
never.
coolest thing
That's
ever.
like a
creeping
Mother
up.
3 style release. If Mother 3 had never actually come out anywhere,
Oh yeah.
then that's what Star Fox 2 is.
I don't know if you could see my mother
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh, I didn't even see
shooting in the back there.
I thought you were telling me
I
to shut
figured it
up.
might
I
be
thought you were like,
Fine,
hold
in the
on.
background.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me, John. Shut up.
yeah.
Question, can you shut up?
Yeah, can you get off this stream? And then it just ends. But but yeah, so I guess as we're coming up close, like what do you want to see the most, John? What is your like your
Well, I want
dream
Star
of
Fox
all
Grand
dreams?
Prix. I don't think it'll be there. But if I could get a good, long, cinematic, but still with gameplay trailer of Metroid Prime 4, that'd be great. I think that's like of the dreams that I think are realistic. I think that's kind of my top pick.
Absolutely. That'd be amazing.
What about you, Perry? You big Jimmie.
Dream? Always Wario. That's my
Just it. Always Wario.
yes.
I
no,
love
I love any WarioWare, Wario Land. That's my dream. Waluigi included.
Yeah, my dream, I guess, I've got, like, I want Resident Evil 2 remake on the Switch so bad, but I really don't see that happening. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake.
Yeah.
Blow the doors off the hinges there, you know? Come on, Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
Imagine how beautiful that game would look with, like, color splash level
Yeah, love or
beautifulness
hate
to
Color
it,
Splash.
but even better.
It's a very pretty game. Is that
And I love
Resident Evil
Color
2
Splash.
remake?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
love
Sony
that.
exclusive or is that on Xbox as well?
You know what? I saw at the end of the one trailer, it just said PS4, but I don't know if that was just
right.
like
if it's
from
like a
the
Sony
Sony official
trailer,
channel
then
or
they're
not.
not gonna advertise their competition.
Because I figured it would be, PS4 and Xbox, because like Resident Evil 7 was as well. So I don't know. I hope so, but man, that game looks so good. But man, we are friggin' close, boys.
Yes. Yeah. Should we go ahead and shut up and switch over?
I think so. I think we should switch over, and then we're coming back for the post show, which should be interesting.
I will actually hang up on you guys to have the most internet possible, and we'll.
Yep.
Good. I didn't want to talk to you anyway.
after the direct. So yeah, thank you for joining me for this post show. Let's all sit in eager anticipation of the Nintendo Direct.
Woo!
So enjoy the show, gentlemen.
All right.
Catch you on the other side, guys. We'll know everything about Smash.
Maybe
not everything.
No, everything. Absolutely everything.
Welcome back. The Nintendo E3 Direct thingy just ended. No Star Fox Grand Prix, guys. What happened? What happened?
No.
Retro.
It's crazy.
No retro thing yet. Can you believe it?
I mean, really, it didn't have a whole lot outside of that big old Smash rundown. I mean, I guess there were a handful of announcements in the beginning there, but...
Well, I believe we were just talking about Mario Party 11, which did they give? No, Super Mario Party.
It's got an even better name than Mario Party 11.
Yeah,
Super Mario Party.
This game looks amazing. And it seems like it came back to the original. I didn't see the car.
No, I didn't see. I wasn't even... For all the talk we had of it, I wasn't even looking for the car. But you're right, I didn't see it either.
Yeah, I was, but...
Oh, that was... Yeah, that we had our eyes on... For the four wheels, we did not see any. It looked like a pretty traditional Mario Party goodness.
It's great,
and it's got the motion control games involved in there as well. And then what was really cool was that they pushed two switches together.
Did you see that, John?
Yeah.
To have that like top-down
and
tanks
then she, like,
thing.
Drew across
they
it
made
to, like,
their
show
own
the system
level.
How it connected, and then it happened.
That is so.
And I'm gonna
cool.
real quick for those of you who want to see what's going on in Treehouse right now. I'll be bringing up a screen to show you what's happening on Treehouse as well. But you guys can keep talking. Currently,
Ridley is fighting Mario. It's a wondrous thing.
What was that? The first
after
game?
much research.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
They squeezed him
I was like,
down.
did he finally do it? Did he finally do it?
Good old Ridley, dude. I'm so happy.
It's so funny because that he was
Bowser's
too big,
fine.
yet like a Bowser was. You know, they could shrink him to the appropriate levels of size. But I mean, I guess Ridley's a little more slender and lanky, opposed to Bowser, but still. But yeah, that's. I mean, do we want to go down each game as
go
it
for it,
sort of? Because I sort of take notes as I go. I could run down. So they open up with that. Was it Damon X Mechana?
Yeah, so that at first
Mechana?
I was almost like, is this another Xenoblade X? And then it's not. It's something totally different.
Yeah, I was like, is this like an action Xenoblade game? I was like, that sounds awesome.
Could you imagine Monolith Soft was like, yeah, we're just going to release these huge games like every other year. Like, why not? But 2019 for that game, but it looks pretty cool. I was still sort of course, my volume wasn't working in the beginning, so I was like trying to figure out what was going on. But yeah, it looks sort of interesting. But yeah, it didn't really give us too much.
Wait, but is that from Marvelous, right?
The
Marvelous
mech game?
I think I saw that at the splash screen.
It runs in Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
Those are the two factoids
I
know.
What?
Because that was also on there.
What other stuff is Marvelous? I'm blanking on the other stuff. I know.
Let's learn some things.
Putting them on the spot there.
Good. No, I'm glad. I'm not. I am not the only one that doesn't know. Because I can see there. I know I've seen them a bunch. So that's
good. Muramasa,
That's
Fate
where I've heard
Stella,
about them. Yes.
Story of Seasons.
Fate Stella. That's where.
Looks
we
like they
talked
worked
about
on No More Heroes.
Yeah, we've
as
talked
well.
about that.
Podcast,
Some
'cause I was
Harvest
wondering.
Moon stuff. Whole bunch of different things.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Well, yeah, that
And
looks
they
cool.
moved on to that
Yes.
beautiful Xenoblade DLC, which looks awesome.
So
was it Torna the
was
Golden
that
Country?
is that
I believe was the
We'll try not
title
to
there.
tread too hard into spoiler country here, but is that a prequel story? It looked like the stuff before.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because
So
you
I think
saw
that's like its
you were
own little
playing with
prequel.
Adam,
Plot line.
which is that's the
Yes.
kind of DLC I want from a game like that. You know, give me like a fully contained story over there doing whatever. I mean that pretty much. I'm not a huge DLC man when it comes, especially like story. Like I love the idea, like Zelda. I bought all the DLC and like I played like one night for like an hour and I never went back to it. You know, but this one looks pretty cool, and you know if it's going to sort of deepen that lore from things that you sort of learn about in the main story, I'm probably gonna dive back into
I wonder
that
how much of like your
as well.
I wonder how many of like your blades carry over, if any, or if you're just kind of if it's its own total thing. Oh, I was saying that
We lose them or I lose you guys.
Okay, you still here? Oh,
I
you
still
back?
have you.
Okay.
Oh.
I wonder how many of
my
like if
thing
you keep
hiccuped.
your blades, or if that if you have your own separate set of blades for this.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll be freshly. You just sort of start fresh almost. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
it's like a
Yeah,
separate
like how much
campaign
does
or
it have to
something?
do with the as far as like your progress goes and
I just think of like Uncharted,
Oh,
like that
Lost Legacy?
DLC that was released into like a real game.
yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know, like almost a sequel, prequel.
Mhm.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, no, it sounds good to me. Then they went into some Pokemon Let's Go.
Yep.
They announced
That game looks
that
pretty cool.
each of the Pokemon Go pluses, those little Pokeball-like controllers, includes a Mew for all that have it. So that's a nice little bonus, I guess, if you want to get
That's so
that
great.
Pokeball. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get it, but it is really. I love the idea that the little joystick and you just control the whole game with a little Pokeball controller.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
Joy-Con.
totally into
Wait,
that.
is that what it is? It's a joystick?
Yeah, there's a little. Yeah, it's a Joy-Con in the shape of a
Yeah.
Pokeball, essentially.
Pay
Are you
attention, Perry.
serious? Oh my goodness! I guess I've been not listening to Let's Go news. I guess. I don't
Shamimo1
know.
in the chat asked when Fortnite is coming out on Switch. It should be out right now. Has anybody checked the eShop? They said 10 a.m.
Oh,
But
yeah.
is that Pacific
I
time?
believe it said. Yeah, it said so. It might.
Yeah,
be
it
4
should be
minutes. It
that would
said
be
1
right
coming
p.m.
out
Eastern,
soon.
so
But yes, it should be available very
momentarily
soon.
if it's not already there.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm excited to play that. Heck yeah!
We
Can
never
you believe it?
we never saw it
Fortnite
coming.
on the Switch.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Total surprise.
Out of nowhere. Yeah.
They're both on there now.
Paladins is out and Fortnite is out. Yep.
Boom! The battle
Paladins
royale.
is
well, I
more
guess
of an Overwatch
Paladins
clone.
isn't a battle
Yeah.
royale, but a MOBA, right?
Which
I'm
I
downloading.
guess I
it
shouldn't
as we
call things
speak.
Overwatch clones
That
because
works for-
Overwatch
hey,
is a Team Fortress
said,
clone, so everybody just clones everybody else. So
A clone of a clone.
yeah,
Yeah.
Everything's a clone these days. But yeah, then we already sort of touched on Super Mario Party, October 5th, which is exciting. Like I said, I saw like cool little baseball game in there, the tanks thing, motion controls. Looks sweet. I wonder if it'll have
Mario Party?
online or if it's going to be local only. Yeah, probably local only, just because I feel like that's what they always do. But I would love for this.
They
to
had a
have
big
online.
emphasis on
local play.
on handheld play. Big emphasis. Like even the games. There has to be a local only mode to do those games. There's games where you can do where you literally use 2 switches. But I was just talking about that. They had a huge emphasis on the Joy-Cons, right? About like having 2 and 2 and playing a 4-player game with 2 people on the switches. I love that idea. Being able to do that anywhere. That's really cool. I wonder if they're gonna do seriously a download, a free download.
Oh yeah, like download,
so that you can
DS
play that
style
with other
download
people
play
without having to own the game.
That would be great.
Mhm.
Yes, but well, no, because I don't think you'd be able to download that. from the Switch
but yeah, like kind of like a.
But I mean, like from the eShop, like you download it.
Like what A Way Out does. If you guys have played that on like PS4, Xbox One, you essentially download a demo from their shop, and then that gives you access to the full game if you're playing with somebody who has the full game. So yeah.
What's that one?
Exactly.
Yeah, that would be smart.
They did this.
Yeah.
They literally did this with Star Rush, Mario Party Star Rush, and it was fantastic because
I remember that.
You have your own profile and everything, even if you don't own the game, and it's awesome. So
yeah, and you get to gather
that'll happen
and stuff, right?
Yeah.
You keep your own progress, sort of going along with it.
Yeah. Super Mario Party. That's awesome.
Very cool. I'm excited about that. Then we moved on to Fire Emblem's Three Heroes.
Fire Emblem did appear.
Or Three Houses, excuse me.
It showed up.
Yes. About that. Yeah,
now, this coming out in spring 2019, so we have a little bit of a wait. But what was cool is it seems like, generally Fire Emblem, you've got your heroes and they go sort of one-on-one skirmishes among the battlefield. But now it looks like your heroes actually have troops of some sort. And it looked like you could maybe even change up the formation of the troops. I would need to re-see the trailer there to elaborate more on that. But I felt like I saw a quick sort of them shifting a different formation, which could be interesting if, that, I need more defensive battle here, and you could sort of shift the troops accordingly. But, it looks wonderful, but Fire Emblem games generally look pretty good. So,
it looks pretty cool.
It's so funny. I used to, Fire Emblem used to be a game I would get so hyped for, but I feel like nowadays with, the last couple of years, so many of them coming out, it will be a game I play, and it will probably be a game I really enjoy when I do play it, but I'm not all that excited for it necessarily.
Right. No, I will say it looks more like the console games. Just like the whole vibe of it.
But now you can take the console games anywhere you go.
Anyway.
Yeah, I think it looks cool.
Yep. Very cool. Very interesting.
Yeah, then moving right along was the old Fortnite announcement that everyone sort of knew was coming. I think my favorite thing was Reggie was talking about jumping out of the battle bus.
Reggie totally plays Fortnite.
So he's good.
All the time. It's his favorite game. Yeah.
He probably does.
But yeah, of course, as we mentioned before, that's out today, out right now, as Perry is.
I'm downloading it.
Can you confirm the file size?
Screw my internet connection.
I don't know if you can actually see that when you're downloading.
I believe it was around, or rumored to be around 2 gigs, I believe, but I don't know. We'll see if Perry can get us an answer there. Then we sort of went into a little bit of an indie block. Overcooked 2, coming out August 7th. Again, that's sort of a game we saw on one of the leaks, which is pretty awesome, though, because Overcooked is a badass game, and it's cool. I wonder.
They didn't say it was exclusive. I know the first Overcooked was very popular on Switch. That was one of the better performing early indie games on the system. So it wouldn't surprise me if at least maybe a timed exclusive or something, but I don't think they said.
Right.
Yeah, that would I'd be down with that. Overcooked is definitely a cool game. Then again, also on that leak, Killer Queen Black. Now this is, I guess, like a 10-player arcade game where you needed these 2 huge side-to-side cabinets. So there are not many of these games around, I guess. But apparently it's unbelievably fun. So now it's the first time on console. Instead of, I guess, 5-on-5, each team can have up to 4 players. And that's going to be coming out later this year. They just said 2018. Like I said, anyone I've heard who's played that actual arcade cabinet has absolutely loved it and said how much fun it was. So I'm excited to see how that'll pan out on the Switch. And I'm down. It sounds cool to me.
Absolutely. I do want to butt in and say Fortnite is 1.9 gigs.
Yeah.
Not too bad. That's not too bad. And the last of the little indie announcement here, Hollow Knight, highly anticipated. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this game, and it feels like it's been quite some time. But it is out, and it is out today. You can pick that up, a little shadow drop. And that seems like a good shadow drop to me. You know, like that's sort of a popular indie game that people would sort of feast on while they're
whatever.
watching
Anyone
the
who's
rest
not
of,
interested in
Live.
Fortnite, it's nice to have a couple options.
Yeah, it's
John,
true.
I am not intimately familiar with the obsession with Hollow Knight.
Well, we did like a giveaway about like what is your most hyped game, or something that we want to
most anticipated.
What is your most anticipated game? And like,
wow,
50 people said Hollow Knight.
Yeah,
so
a lot of people.
There's a huge community around it that really love that game. So it's just so weird. Yeah, it is good.
More good games to the Switch that I don't have time to play. Perfect.
Yeah. Yep.
Then a little snippet on Octopath. Again, July 13th. A new demo will be available after E3, June 14th. Then they sort of went into just like a big like splash screen, like, hey, Starlink, October 16th. You know, Paladins is out now.
So many games coming out.
They talked about Sushi Striker. They pretty much just whatever's in the hopper there and things that we sort of learned of already. Yeah. They gave like a minute or two to sort of splash that all out there. And then it was Smash time. And
this is
there was a whole lot of Smash.
I think the biggest thing to get out of the way right off the bat is this seems to be a new Smash Bros. It is not a port. It is indeed a different game. What?
Whoa.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I love
the amiibo on the screen. You got
amiibo?
Yeah, they got the new Splatoon amiibo for Smash and Ridley. A new Ridley amiibo.
Ridley amiibo? Oh, baby.
It's amazing.
Does that count towards my prediction?
All right.
Dude, look at that thing.
We actually have
that Ridley's dope.
Dude,
I'm gonna have to cut you guys off. We actually have the away team who's in line to get into E3. And they wondered if they could call into the stream. So actually, let's see. I wonder if I can I'm gonna add them to our group. We'll see how this goes.
Patch them.
Add them
so let's see how this works.
Let's test the strength of
you guys?
John's
We can hear you. Yes, we can hear you.
Can you guys hear us at all?
Yes.
Howdy ho.
Okay.
We can't hear you, so that's gonna be fun. Okay. Sweet. So we're in line.
So you're
in line to get into E3.
You just have audio right now, I think.
Okay, that's fine. I don't think bandwidth will work well. Yeah, so we're waiting in line. James and I have tickets at 11 o'clock to play Smash, so looking forward to that. We had trouble telling on the treehouse.
I don't think they had it was beyond. So they said that it's more than the initial like N64 roster that they teased in the trailer.
I don't know.
Yes, you are live.
We're streaming, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Sweet. Is there any particular character you want us to check out in the demo?
I want to see Wolf.
Well, of course, Ridley.
I love his redesign. I think he looks awesome. Oh, there's those amiibos. Yeah.
John, can you go into depth about what you love about Wolf, please? Oh. Yes.
I'm surprised they didn't just give that rundown on the
eagerly anticipating your 20-minute video.
I don't think we're going to be able to do detailed analysis of anything on these demos.
How's the vibe in the line? Do people seem hyped up about the direct there? Or?
I don't know. We were watching it in the media room. It's kind of subdued here, honestly, right now.
Yeah.
They have the back check and security screening outside of the building, and so I suspect there's a huge ass line right now just to get into the building.
They're not allowing people with the public passes, the gamer passes, and all that. They're not allowed in yet. Hey guys, can you?
Hey,
Johnny.
Okay.
Dr.
Hey, this
Metz.
is Johnny. Yeah, the people, because the first couple hours today are media only. Everybody else is stuck outside until then, I think.
So it's actually a very short line for 1 hour away.
I'll be right back.
That's a good thing.
I've seen previous years it's just snakes all the way around, and like.
See.
I mean, granted, it's another hour, but I've never seen it this short, an hour before opening time.
Interesting. All right. What did you guys think of the Direct?
I thought they showed some good stuff, but it was kind of low surprise, not that many surprises. I think for me, and James just stepped away, but I think we were both most surprised by how the new Fire Emblem looks. It looks pretty different. So we're hoping that the demos on the show floor we can check it out. Because it looks like they had like armies and stuff.
Yeah, it looked like you had.
What's going to be different this time?
Yeah, I was sort of shocked we didn't see any Yoshi.
Oh, yeah.
I figured that would have been a shoo-in, having seen it last year, and not.
Yeah, well, hopefully still on the show floor. Sometimes they don't feature every game that's on the show floor. In their directs or the presentations. There's a kind of a history. I think like the first year Mario Maker was there, I think it was kind of like a surprise just on the show floor. So I mean, who knows what we'll find when we get in there.
Yeah, I could see them doing quite a bit of reveals throughout the treehouse, sort of keep that conversation around them all day, opposed to just sort of like the pop off from the Direct, you know.
No Star Fox.
Yeah. No Star Fox though. That's disappointing.
I know, John. I wasn't sure if John was going to come back to the stream or not. I thought we might have lost him. I quit.
Yeah.
The Smash reveal was kind of weird. I felt like it dragged on a little too long. I was like, okay, well, they're going to close with the new Star Fox game, right?
I guess.
Right?
Yeah.
I thought there would have been something.
Yes, and
okay. That ain't happening.
Like they're one more thing for this Direct.
That video was pretty sweet.
I know people claim they want Ridley, but
I could care
less.
less.
Really a character
but yeah,
like everyone's super excited about.
Among sort of like I know on Reddit, the Smash Brothers community is all like, I think it was a demand people, like a thing people wanted, and then it got into meme territory with like it's too big. So I think it's more just like oh my god, they finally did it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, he looks pretty badass to me. Like, I'm excited to try him out for sure.
Yeah, we'll definitely check it out. I'm pretty sure that, I mean, they were showing it off, so surely he's playable at the demo.
I can't imagine. If they didn't,
watch
that
out
would
for
be
those fake Smash
ridiculous.
balls.
Oh yeah, the fake Smash balls. It's like it's like the Mario Kart upside down question blocks.
Yes. Yes, they look awesome.
Johnny, was there anything in particular in the Direct you thought was interesting?
I thought it was interesting they spent an incredible amount of time on all the changes being made to old aspects of Smash Brothers. I mean, it maybe gives you a sense of the kind of fan that they're making this for, you know, and I mean, the name Ultimate definitely makes me think this is Sakurai's last stand. And in fact, this may be the last Smash Brothers game ever if he has anything to do with it.
He says that every time, though.
Maybe he'll make some blessing. Yeah, but he called this Ultimate, and I believe him because he seems so done with it all. And he's kind of the whole MO of this game seems like I'm not going to give you any excuse to ask for anything else after this. We're making all your dreams come true. It's all in here in this one game. We're not leaving anything out. We're not leaving any characters like really unbalanced, totally useless with really bad final smashes. They're refining everything across the board and just trying to make one experience that you could play forever, which I kind of felt already about the Wii U game was like already pretty close to that. So having it on a much better platform, having it be portable, having it have all these refinements, there's really no reason to go back. And I think most of all, and this will be really interesting to see how it feels in an hour or so when we finally get to play it. I think they're probably going to try to make it feel good enough that the people still stuck on Melee,
I don't know that those people will ever
give up on that and move forward. You know, I'm sure there will remain some kind of like extremely hardcore small boutique audience for that. But I think they want the bulk of people who are still playing Melee to finally move forward and focus on the new one. So I'm sure that there's going to be some aspects of it that are focused on that.
I'm just happy you'll be able to buy another GameCube controller because I can't find the new one I bought.
I was gonna say, I think like the punishing too much for rolling and like in single player more damage opposed to when there's more players. I think that's definitely sort of catering to that hardcore competitive scene to make the matches. Because I know a big why people love Melee so much is that it is so like fast paced.
and I know some of the newer ones is sort of a little more slower pace. So I definitely do think they're catering to that kind of fan, and I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see what people think once they sort of get their hands on it. What you guys think, when you finally only 45 minutes from now. So
I know that what John and Casey were saying earlier. I think that the reason they spent so much dang time on all the different changes was just because they want to show this as a new game.
Yeah, it's not
and
the
I think
same.
So I am anxious to see what TYP and Johnny
more crowd
James
noise.
think.
Are you guys getting closer, or is that just your mic? Okay.
I don't know. There's noise blaring.
I was trying to figure out if you had like gotten in the doors or something.
Oh, sorry.
Here, I'm gonna hand you off to James. James hasn't had a chance to talk at all.
Hello.
Hello. I cannot hear anything
there we go.
you're saying, so I'm just going to
for it.
talk, and you are going to listen, and you cannot stop me. Welcome to the James Jones experience. I'm your host, James Jones.
Jones Direct.
So, how much have y'all talked about
Barely-
mech porn?
go for
Because
it.
That's all I want to talk about. I don't want to talk
Do
about
it.
Smash Brothers. That's boring. I like mech porn, and so I'm just going to go watch that trailer for the next 2 or 3 hours. I'm going to miss my Smash appointment. So
Don't do that.
Need me. I'm gonna go find a corner where there's no security cameras and just take care of stuff. If we have to talk about Smash for a minute, I don't know. It left me kind of cold because it's like, yeah, it's everything you've seen, and I'm like, yeah. Like I've kind of slowly had to burn down on each Smash game. Like each one, it's a little bit less time in my life, and it's like, well, I've kind of already done this one, and granted, they did call out some new ways for me to make Smash a good game, like the fake Smash Ball. But I don't know. It's like, great.
That's
there's now
important,
3-star Fox
James.
characters again.
That's important.
Meanwhile, that's
I
John's
don't
selling
care.
point.
I saw Star Wolf and thought, I want to die. So, like, that's a slot that could be taken up by a more interesting character, like an
it sounds like
inanimate
there's some
object.
interference coming through from the away
Like a
team.
boulder.
It's not though. Like there are no slots that.
I know.
There's no opportunity cost, right?
Every time someone has to scroll past Star Wolf to get to a better character, that is lost time. That will add up over the course of that game's history. I wish it was more like I would have been happy if it was less characters but more of a departure or more weird or more daring or more anything.
Well, they haven't shown any single player stuff, so that could be revealed over time. They could have other modes.
What if it's just that party mode again, though? What if it's just that stupid board game?
I want the emissary back.
Yeah, you're not getting that.
I know.
Dude, Smash Run's amazing.
600 characters.
Dude, that would be amazing, though. Take 38 hours to complete. Probably
Yeah,
won't.
that's the reason you're not going to get it. It would cost a lot of money to make those videos. I don't know. It's more Smash, and like the fact that new stuff there's no ARMS representation announced. Like really, they're still using Shulk from Xenoblade, the original. So you've launched 2 more games in that franchise since then.
Well,
I get that it's like here's everything, but it's like here's everything at this really frozen moment in time, and that moment in time is 4 years ago.
Yeah, I feel like those Echo Fighters are going to be a big role, or a bigger one. I thought that was kind of a cool idea.
Yeah,
I just
but
think the pacing
most
was...
of the Echo Fighters they announced were ones that already exist, so it's like,
Yeah.
Like if it was like, oh, and also we're introducing Echo Fighters, and like the sky's the limit on those, I'd be like, okay, I guess that makes sense.
Right.
But it sounds like the existing floor was the
I
limit
think
for
we
the
may
Echo
see
Fighters.
some
So
announcements during the Treehouse as well for characters. That seems like the type of thing that would be on Treehouse.
maybe. I don't know. I mean, they announced an Echo Fighter during the Direct, so like, I don't know. It felt left me feeling a little cold. And
Yeah, I
how
think it
much
was
of the
just
Direct
a
that
very
Smash-
long, drawn-out explanation on tidbits that probably would have been better suited for the Treehouse.
Yeah, but did you notice that Olimar's Olimar's helmet
Also
cracks, but he
important.
heals right away. That needs
Yeah,
12
don't-
seconds of explanation. That was necessary. That was vital content for Smash Brothers Infinite. Like, they could have given us 12 more seconds of any of the other stuff. Like, I don't know, Fire
That
Emblem.
should have been the
That
whole
would've been
direct,
cool to
was
see
just
12 more
walk out
seconds
and be
of.
like, Olimar's helmet cracks.
Yeah.
And just cut.
Yeah, I mean, why do anything else? Why not just, like,
But don't
why
worry.
can't we get, like,
Finn.
a 1/500th speed of the Olimar helmet cracking animation? High frame rate, let's do it. HFR coming to Switch.
So what do you think of, I mean, I know we didn't see a whole lot of Fire Emblem, but we definitely saw that each hero now sort of has a little army attached to them. I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know, because all they did was they showed us that, and then that was it.
They teased some sort of like formation thing,
leaving
it
them
looked
teases
like.
for us.
Whatever that was.
Yeah. But since they only had approximately 9 seconds to show of that, we don't get to know any info. That was judged less crucial than the fact that your dodge slowly slows down every time you use it.
Yeah, what else we got here that was... I mean, you must be elated for Fortnite.
I'm thrilled.
I'm surprised you guys even went online. You just download Fortnite.
Shouldn't take long.
Yeah, I should see if mine's done downloading.
Okay.
All right, I'm going
one.
to give you
Okay,
back
goodbye.
because I'm bailing out. This is the end of James' time.
Best of luck.
Guten Tag.
Okay.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna hang up here. I don't want to lose
Yeah, thanks for
all my
calling in, guys.
battery
We
at the very
appreciate it.
beginning.
Well, thanks for calling in.
Sure, we'll
Sure,
try to
sounds
call
good.
it after you played Smash so we can give you some
Enjoy.
hot takes.
Awesome.
Giddy up.
All right, bye.
Poodles.
Pugs.
Boom. All right. Yeah, I mean, we had gone through pretty much the whole direct minus getting
because
into to Smash. I mean, if
It
we
ended
wanted
in
to get-
Smash.
Yeah, if we want to do a
I
little
can't
more.
believe there's nothing else.
Yeah, I thought we might get like a nice last one last thing, and like they said, I guess Ridley was sort of their one last moment, you know. But I thought maybe there would have been one more game, or even if it was just sort of like a prime teaser, like I said, even if it was like just for boots, you know, just the boots. We didn't even get the logo though, but that's okay. Looks like they're getting into Let's Go Pokemon.
Ugh.
But that's okay. They get those out of the way. Let everyone, you know, sort of.
Do they have a schedule that they've released? Yeah.
Not that I've
Or
seen.
for the Treehouse Live?
I
Don't they
don't know.
usually release a...
Yeah, it'd be nice to be like, hey, come here, you know, at this time for an announcement. But I guess that's the whole point is they want
Are they
you to
are they
continue
showing
to
anything
watch all
right
day.
now? I've clicked off of it.
Right.
Are they?
Yeah. Yeah, they're
right
showing...
now,
They're
it's,
sitting with
they got some
with
plushes.
Is mine
Pikachu and
paused?
Eevee
Did I pause
plushes.
mine?
And then the...
Yeah, I think that or maybe got lagged up. Yeah, they've got 2 Let's Go Pokeballs on there, and then they've got some plushes, and they're talking about that.
Bill Trent's there.
I could see after this there being a little announcement of something. You know, sort of like these are the 2 big games we talked about. Like, let's see, because like, I'm surprised that there wasn't a lot of new stuff. They did say they were talking about 2018.
Oh, yep.
Does that mean Yoshi's been pushed back? Although we did see 2019's date,
and if,
so it's
if
not like
Yoshi's
it was
anything
exclusively
like Woolly
2018.
World, then we're not getting it until the Switch is just about dead. So it could be a while yet.
I really
true,
thought
yeah.
that was in
That
the bank for being something they talked about today.
There were a lot of things that I think
Very
is
crazy.
surprisingly we didn't hear any mention of. Like every time they were like, and now for a game I think you're all excited for, I was like, here's Metroid. And then it just never... I almost thought, well, like they had like the, you know, kind of very cinematic shot of like Ridley going after Samus at the end of the Smash Bros. Stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is just going to segue in. Like, this is perfect. And then it didn't.
Nope.
They
Just
even
kidding.
trolled us during the Smash And now we're gonna show you a new challenger.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. You've already
it's the
shown us
Inkling.
that
It's
one.
like, that's not a new challenger. You already.
Yeah, you told us about that.
Are you kidding me? Like, come on.
That is
And then
true.
there's a total please understand moment. Well, we are including all of the characters from previous generations, so we hope that you can understand that we're not going to be having too many more new ones.
Well, there won't be any new ones in the game,
Are
in the
you
base
kidding
game,
me?
but DLC is a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
When we want to charge you $8,
we'll charge you $8 for
a
Echo
fighter,
Fighters. I mean,
we'll
that's
do that
just you
fine.
wait and see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want
Man.
Daisy? Fork over the cash.
I'm watching that the stream now. It looks like you can see the Pokemon in the. I guess
so
is that from
that's-
Sun and Moon where you can see the
being able to
Pokemon
totally
in the
see
wild?
them is new
But it's
to Let's
cool.
Go Pikachu and Eevee. In Sun and Moon, you could see like rustles in the grass sometimes.
So yeah, you don't fight in this game.
You don't fight the wild Pokemon, I believe. I
Right.
believe you still battle like other trainers and
Oh,
stuff.
do you? Okay.
But when it comes to
Like
catching
he's
the wild
throwing a
Pokemon-
raspberry at this Kakuna right now.
Yeah, I guess maybe they were going a little like it's a little barbaric, you know, just find this cute little creature out in the wild and beat the crap out of it till it's on its last life, and then throw a Pokeball at it, you know. So
That's Pokemon.
I know. I guess
Get
maybe
in
they're
or
making
get
a
out,
shift.
Casey.
They're making a shift to a more peaceful attempt.
Oh, that sounds like
But-
a bunch of flibberty gibbet.
But here's the thing: why is she using that freaking
They
the
were
regular
sold out,
Joy-Con?
she
Use
couldn't
those
get
cool
one.
Pokeballs.
Well, maybe.
You got them right there.
Am I telling you? You can
Yeah, 'cause
like
it's-
you can just
because,
control
you
the
can
whole
do
game with
because
one
that's how, like,
Pokeball
the
or with
multiplayer
two.
works, is you each have a
Just one.
Joy-Con, and you hold it, portrait mode. I don't know. Do we call that portrait mode in Joy-Con?
It's a single Joy-Con
Or-
play.
I don't know what. Yeah.
Yeah,
Handheld.
hold it like a phone. But no,
Tate?
yeah, you could play the entire game, I believe, with just the single Joy-Con, which is why the Pokeball works. And what's cool is it's like you're supposed to bring it with you because as you move, I guess it also gives experience and stuff to certain Pokemon you put in there. So it's like, hey, always keep this with you, and then you can just control the whole game with just that.
You need to get 6
Interesting.
to have them
Yeah,
on
sorta
your
cool.
belt at all times,
Well,
so you can have your full party. That's the only way to be the very best.
Yeah.
Ready to rock and roll. Yes.
Oh, John.
There's no way
You
you'll
gotta
be
get
able to-
those,
like,
and you
no
gotta take a
store will
picture.
have 6 of those at the same time. You'd have to like hunt around the country to get that many. That's something.
Yeah.
Those will
No.
sell out immediately. Yeah.
Yeah, those are.
That would cost you hundreds of
Welcome
dollars.
to the
Man,
next weird
yeah, those are gonna
Nintendo
be
thing that's
so hard to
way too
find.
hard to find. Yeah. Yup. Enjoy.
Impossible. Yep. Totally. So yeah, looks like a very watered down
Type
version of Pokemon. But I do like the environments. They actually look really nice. Like they're walking through the
Yeah.
that first forest in yellow. And it looks really cool actually. Like it has like the shadowing and stuff,
Sun
and it
and
reminds
Moon
me
art
of
style
the old
converts to
games
HD
actually.
very well.
Well, like they
Yeah, it looks nice.
and I think it's a good stepping stone
I
for
want to see him do it.
true next gen Pokemon, you know, because now it's
Yep.
sort of like they've got some experience with the hardware, and they can sort of roll out the next one, and hopefully it really ramps up how good it looks.
Right. Man, I just want to see them
Me
do
too.
a dang fight because they're just
Well, we-
they're like almost walking in front of them and stuff.
I do
Oh,
like
look,
how
a
like
Pidgey.
Charmander sort of
How-
follows behind. I like that. And it's
Yeah,
cool
it's-
to see. Like that's got to be a trainer that wants to battle, right? Just
They
walk
haven't
in front of
programmed
him.
that AI yet, so they're very
Give
carefully
it to us.
avoiding it. Wait, so do you get encounters outside of the tall grass then? Because that Pidgey just flew in to mess you
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was
that's
swooping around.
interesting.
Hmm.
They still have the little pixels. That's cute. Little pictures, and they all share experience because you're not fighting.
I guess there's got to
just
be
don't
some
get it.
sort of.
I don't get
If
it.
there was no fighting at all, then I can't imagine this would be a game I would end up picking up. I was under the impression that you would catch them like this, and that you still battle like you have. Because why else would you be leveling up if there was no battling? There's
Well,
got
I
to be
know.
battling.
That's why I want to see. what are they gonna do? Throw raspberries at each other when they encounter other trainers?
Well, while we wait for them to get into a fight, let's take a look at some of the comments in our comment section. Let me bring it up on screen. Boop. Now it's covering up part of me and part of Casey, but Perry's okay.
Boom.
All right. So what do we got here?
The scariest looking one you didn't block?
Let's see. Tatsu for Smash. I agree.
You're a jerk.
I know.
Comments. Yeah, I was expecting Springman and Ribbon Girl to be in Smash. I think that's kind of what James was saying. Yeah.
I think that's still a possibility.
Because they could
Who
be
would
Echo
Springman
Fighter.
be an Echo
really,
Fighter?
I mean,
Yeah. Little Mac.
Oh, like
But
a-
I was
no,
trying
I mean with
Yeah.
Ribbon Girl, like those
Ribbon
two,
Girl
like it
would-
could be, like
Yeah.
one will be a brand new complete character, and the other one will just sort of be the.
They could
mirror.
do. They could do that with they could
Yeah.
do a bunch of ARMS characters as Echo. Because they're very similar. A lot of them are very similar. As long as it's like
Master Mummy could be like Bowser or
would be a
something.
different beast.
Dude,
Yeah.
Giga Bowser looks
But
more
yeah.
terrifying than ever. Like, jeez,
Oh my!
man,
I know.
he is.
I know. It's
I was
just
so
the
scared.
nightmare.
Just, I want a whole game. I want like a horror game
I love it though.
built
I
around
love it.
Giga Bowser.
Okay,
Oh,
here's
oh,
the.
are they-
Here's the. Are you watching the?
Hang on,
Oh,
I
we
think
got
you
a
guys
battle?
are like.
Yep.
Are you watching?
We got
on
a real
YouTube
live
or something
battle?
else?
They're waiting a long time.
Okay, are you guys a little bit ahead of me?
I'm on
Am I
YouTube
lagging?
now. I guess just by the nature of seeing,
Okay.
yeah, it looks like we're a little ahead of you. I switched to just watching on ours now, but
This is what I've been waiting for. Pikachu is fighting a Caterpie, and it looks like you
Okay,
have
here
normal
we go.
attacks
Yeah, I've
and
got
everything.
it on mine now.
Yep. And of
I was
course
gonna
they
say
use
there
Tail
had to be
Whip.
battle. Like it would be ridiculous with no.
Oh,
battle.
I know. I was just waiting to see it because there was no wild Pokemon battle.
That is a cute looking little Pikachu. I tell you.
Yeah.
What.
Oh man, the
It's
graphics.
very, I mean, it's very simple, but
very
it's very
good.
pleasant.
I mean, it's the first HD Pokemon.
yeah, unless you count Pokken
right?
Tournament.
The first HD Pokemon.
Yeah.
But even then, well, I just mean as a Pokemon
Yeah.
game. But even then, even next year, they will still say the first mainline series Pokemon.
Oh,
'cause
for
this is
sure,
whatever
for
it is.
And that game's gonna be crazy. To find I'm excited to see a game like a Pokemon game fully made up, like because this, like you said, it's very much like Sun
Yeah.
and Moon visuals, like bumped up to HD. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see
So
like
this doesn't
ground up what that will look like. If they will do
Yeah,
something
I'm
similar to this,
fine
or
with
if they're gonna
this.
try and really
I mean,
ramp
this
it up.
doesn't. It doesn't look like a handheld game
Yeah, I
cranked
mean,
up
yeah.
to HD. It does look like it's made to be on Switch. Yeah.
Just
Yeah, it
art
looks
style.
nice. It looks really nice. Hey guys, something we should probably talk about during the
did.
direct. We
So thank
passed
you for
40,000
subscribing, people.
subscribers.
We hit that 40K mark.
That's amazing.
If you're not subscribed,
yeah.
You could
Finally.
subscribe. That's a thing that could happen.
What are you
You
doing?
could just hit that button. Bonus points if you click on the bell
Are you
4001.
sure?
and do that. Oh, you know what I should do that I forgot to do? We are having giveaways on Nintendo World Report. Well, I'm not doing a giveaway,
You
but
wanna do a
I'm
giveaway
gonna
right
link
now?
them to a giveaway.
Oh.
If I can find... Carmine
Okay.
sent me the links.
Yeah, Carmine,
If
I
I can
believe, has
find
got
them...
all set up.
You're not allowed
Carmine's
to
doing
enter,
giveaway
Perry.
stuff?
You're not
That's
invited
so
to the
unlike
giveaway.
I
No
won.
winning
I
for
won
you.
one. I
What?
won. I won a radio trivia.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
have
remember
to,
that.
you have to
well,
give
that was
that
before he
back
was on
now.
the site. Back when he was a normal
You
Jim.
can't have that anymore.
Yeah, send it in.
This is what I got.
Okay, good. Thank you.
You really? Okay, I'll send this to you, John.
Yeah.
It can't be that
No,
far.
no, no. You need to drive it over.
Yeah.
there.
Hop in the
right
car.
now.
Where in the
Just a
world
couple
did he
hours,
put
I
those?
think.
You know what was one of the cooler features of like sort of a smaller detail for Smash, but the new UI options. You know, where Cloud, like his limit break, you can see by his portrait, or the villagers, you can see what they grab and put items in their pocket. I think that's really nice little a feature that you don't like. I'm surprised it didn't already happen. Like when you stop to think about it, it makes sense, but it is a cool little addition to add in there now.
In Smash, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, like on the UI, you know?
Yeah. That is awesome. And it looks like in the basket in Animal Crossing. Which brings me another point. No Animal Crossing. No.
Yeah, that one at least.
That one was a bit more far-fetched anyway.
Like it made sense, you know?
Yeah, but then you think about it, and all that splash of games coming out this year, it's like, oh my goodness, there are so many games coming out. Like there are so many games coming out, so it's like it makes sense. Like they're gonna be working against themselves.
Well, that's what's crazy for me is with like, all right, so there was no proper Animal Crossing on the Wii U. You know, of course, Amiibo Festival, but like there was no true Animal Crossing game on the Wii U. So you'd think that they like would have had an Animal Crossing ready to go relatively early in the Switch's life cycle here, you know? And like, all right, didn't make year one. I totally get that. To me, that's why it seemed like perfect sense, especially since Animal Crossing is generally a game that the most hardcore people who follow it are going to play this game for the however long the system is live, you know what I mean? And then some, you know, until the next one. So you'd think you'd want to sort of get it out there as early as possible so that, you know, especially if you have different, you know, community events, you know, if maybe that could be something that would be tied to a new game like that, and have that sort of those legs running for the entirety of the Switch. But I guess I'll put that as my early 2019 predictions.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's going to be... I mean, Animal Crossing is so huge now. I mean, then again, it's like I could see them coming out saying, we actually decided to just put all of our resources into the mobile game, and we're going to treat it like that. And it's just like we thought that the end of it would be the Animal Crossing new what was the new thing, that weird 3D welcome amiibo.
Oh yeah.
That was in it. I mean, it's like, and the Happy Home Designer, that because they haven't showed anything. Like there is nothing of any HD Animal Crossing besides that weird thing on the Wii U.
Yes.
Not the Amiibo Festival, but remember that plaza?
And it was only there for like it went away. Like it wasn't like a constant thing. They just like had it for a while and then it was gone. Yeah. I almost wonder with that if like there was at some point they were like, we're going to do Animal Crossing on Wii U, so let's build some hype with this. And then they were like, nobody's buying the Wii U, never mind.
Yeah.
But then if that was the case, you'd think they'd have an Animal Crossing kind of build that they could convert to a Switch game. And you'd think we would have seen it by now.
Dude, yeah. An Animal Crossing Wii U would have been the best.
Yeah.
Absolutely the best. With what you could have done with the gamepad, the functionality, the camera, the everything. It would have been the best. It would have been like everything from the DS1 plus all the stuff from the 3DS one and like the Wii. It's you know. So what a shame, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if maybe that could be a game where that first direct of 2019, you know, like after like, and all of a sudden it's like, oh wait, Animal Crossing is coming earlier in the year, but I don't know. I just want some dang old Animal Crossing. Is it that hard? We've gotten like 18 Star Fox games, but not an Animal Crossing? What is going on here?
Get
so much of it. Ridiculous.
Enough with the Star Fox already. It is. Yeah, I know. John's over there with the.
If I tilt my camera up slightly, there's like multiple Star Fox posters. Like you can see a little bit of an R-wing right at the top of my frame.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna mention.
Well, man, I gotta say,
if you want to win stuff,
I guess what were you gonna
there's a link
about?
both in the description of this video. I also just posted a link in the chat. So if you would like to win things from us, including I think there might be like an eShop card on there and like some amiibos and like random stuff, follow that link. It's in the chat and it's in the description, and you can enter to win some stuff. We're doing giveaways every day during E3. So go do the thing. I think there's also a giveaway. I think there's also a giveaway on our Discord that's separate from that giveaway. So if you go to our Discord, which there's also a link to in the description, and join that, you can enter a giveaway there as well. So go win yourself some stuff. Go reward yourself for watching the stream.
Go. It's fun.
That money could be used.
E3 fun.
That eShop money could be used for Hollow Knight, which is out right now. You get that. It's.
If I can tell you, can I tell you guys a secret about Fortnite?
$15. I don't like
none of the stuff you can buy does anything. So just don't spend any money on Fortnite.
But I already spent $35 on it.
It's like Casey buying Rocket League stuff.
Hey man, Rocket League's mean. The way they give you those big old juicy crates, and they're like, "Oh, you like all these things in there?"
But none of it matters, Casey.
Nothing.
Just say no.
Nope. But I gotta look styling.
They're trying to give you a free game.
Here's the thing.
And you're like, but I want to spend money.
If it's Fortnite,
I'm a sucker.
If Fortnite comes out with a Waluigi costume official, I'm buying it. I don't care. So that's
what happens is $40, a $40 skin exclusive. You buying it?
This is
well then you just
this is totally unrelated, but my wife just snuck into the room and started handing me things. So I just have like a handful of like I have a NWR's live E3 coverage is brought to you by Pepsi. Same great taste, retro design. It's the choice of a new generation.
Pepsi Cola.
What? It's so retro.
They do have a really cool logo, though.
Yeah, I've got.
You're bad retro.
It's not retro. It's bad retro.
I can't even see it on the actual stream. Move it. There you go.
I like the Pepsi retro.
Good.
What is that? Zero sugar? Get out of here, Jimmy.
I'm diabetic, you big gym bot.
Excuses.
Not excuse.
But yeah, I do actually, when I see that Pepsi can, the retro, I often first think it's like a Diet Pepsi, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot they went retro.
That's a lot of the conversations on like the NWR like Slack channels tend to devolve into like Pepsi versus Coke, and it's a very common thing.
Yeah. Good times. Good times. We'll be looking back on those.
Are you Jimmie or you're
one
not?
time when there was any question about
Coke's inferiority to Pepsi? Yes, I agree.
Amazingness. But I do want to say.
Hey,
right
let's switch to that full screen.
You can fight together. The trainers fighting together, and it's really cool, actually. Actually, kind of exciting, and the concept of the good girlfriend boyfriend game.
Yeah, you could use like multiple Pokemon, but never like with a friend.
Oh no, I guess not co-op.
Yeah,
but like you can even catch the Pokemon co-op too. Like
I'd say those Pokemon models look awesome.
They do. You know what? They remind me of like the original. Remind me of the. Is that how they looked in Pokemon Sun? Are those the same?
Not
models?
as nice.
So what I've been told is that the Pokemon
company
company made
and stuff. Is that what?
They made really nice models. Like they've been making really nice models of all these Pokemon for a long time. And then whenever they use them in a 3D game, they kind of downgrade them to the quality of that system. Because they had like on the 3DS back in the day, they had like the Pokedex app, which had really nice high-resolution 3D models of all the Pokemon. And I think those same models were downgraded then for like Sun and Moon, and even like the ones that were in X and Y. Like I think at this point they just have 3D models of every Pokemon. Like they're all caught up with it.
I'm just looking at this. I'm thinking my wife is gonna be all over this game. Like she will want to play this together. So
I'm all about kind of the idea.
I don't know.
Of like
I'm looking. It looks pretty great actually.
Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Maybe that probably just comes from not like I might not like Pokemon that much. I've never I haven't been super into a Pokemon game since like Pokemon Red. So I think I'm just okay with a weird different Pokemon game. I could see if I was like a really hardcore Pokemon fan where I'd just be like, the heck is this? But for me, this looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm a super casual Pokemon fan. I feel like I'm usually good for every other year. Like I haven't played Pokemon in 2 years. I'll jump in and play a little bit. So I think this will be a game that I started with Red and Blue back in the day. So revisiting sort of similar areas, even if the gameplay is a little mixed between, you know, Pokemon Go and regular. But that sounds cool to me.
Quick,
cute little Pokemon. I will not get the
oh, here we go. Whoa.
Oh my
God.
See that? Oh my goodness. That's amazing.
You know what you need? You need to start watching our stream, Harry.
But then you might not notice stuff, and then I forget. It's helpful to have like your stream just slightly ahead, because then it's like this like heads up of like he's gonna get on Onyx, and I'm like, and then I flip it over and.
Oh man. That is so
just
cool.
What Rattata is running at a man riding an Onyx? Like, I think I can take that guy. Like, bring it on.
I love his.
Look at that Onyx. That's so good. I don't know. That's amazing.
It's pretty good.
It's like poking fun at the.
I wish there were destructible environments.
He's too big.
So,
they
like,
said.
as they go through this town, like stuff was just breaking. People were like running and screaming. Children are crying.
Right.
You need like an Onyx through like Battlefield 5, so you just run through the buildings and have them explode.
Ah, dude, how cool is it that Pokemon is on the? You can see it. Pokemon is Pokemon. Why am I saying Pokemon? Pikachu is on the back of the guy.
Yeah,
he's hugging
while he's walking. That's great. Like holding on to the shoulder.
Here's the thing: so it sounds like we might all be picking this game up in, I believe, November when it comes out.
I think I'll get Pikachu because I suspect my wife will get Eevee, and I have to get the other one. So.
Oh, there you go. Jill will be picking out, and I bet she likes both of them. Those were good. Those were good pickings.
They are making I like that they're making the push for Eevee to be more of like a mascot character, you know, because it is adorable, and it's sort of funny, especially when you see like the big costumes they have at the events. It's like Pikachu and Eevee are like the same costume, just sort of like, oh well, this one's got fur, you know, and this one's just a big yellow ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited.
This game's looking pretty sweet. It's turning me.
Like you said, it just looks wonderful.
It does.
And
it looks nice.
It's gonna look so
right.
good.
Well, we're watching it, on a compressed stream,
great.
so it'll look even better in person. Do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I love how there's this Switch screen, like just seeing those games on that nice small, but like
it's very crispy,
really great looking screen. There's nothing better, you know.
The 3DS games just totally put me off Pokemon. It really did. I just thought they were all ugly. I didn't like them.
They were.
There's 3DS. There's no 3D.
The 3DS was an awkward growing stage for Pokemon because they stuck to sprite-based games for so long. That like the 3DS was kind of like their N64 era.
Yeah.
Where it's like, all right, we're going 3D, but it ain't gonna be pretty. And so, like, I think it's very important for the development of the series because we got running in diagonal angles and stuff like that, like huge improvements to the gameplay. Because Pokemon is one of the most Pokemon and Monster Hunter are these two series that were stagnant for so long. Like, so many games came out and so little improvements were made. I think 3DS was a big, like, a period of great improvement for the Pokemon series. And so I'm excited to see what we can get out of the Switch with all that behind us. Like, now we can get the pretty Pokemon games that also have all those improvements. Yeah.
With the good, yeah.
Well,
it's funny that, like, Pokemon fans are, like, they love that gritty, like, no, I don't want
XP share so much.
Like, it's making it too easy.
I hate...
Yeah, me too, man. It's, remember having to drop a Pokemon off at, like, the nursery? Like, all right, so when I'm out here doing all the, like, playing for 2 hours,
or like
at least
having
that
to, like,
Pokemon
switch
will
between
level
all
up
the
and
different
I'll just pay a bunch
Pokemon.
of gold when I get back.
Like, all right, I'm in a battle. I need to get each one of these out for one turn to make sure they get experience for this battle.
I know, but that's
not worth it.
That's
it's just stupid.
That makes it worth it. See that? To me, that makes it just when there's a lack of dynamics in gameplay, it makes it really boring. Okay, there's no challenge. There's no down.
But is it a challenge to like throw out a level 3 Pokemon against a level 35 for one move and then retract him and then throw out your normal Pokemon to actually do the damage so that he can level up?
No, but it's a commitment you have to make to raise the Pokemon. Why do you think? I mean, like, why do you think that it's like that? I mean, and then like that.
Well, it's not anymore.
Well, but I mean, you get them up to a level where then you can use them, and then it's there's a whole.
No, I get it. I'm not against that, but I'm not against the XP share either.
Yeah.
Like
no, I get it.
Because like that's like the biggest thing I'll go back to is like Diablo 2. So essentially, Diablo 2 is like when you build up a character, like, and you put like every level you get like 5 points that you could put into your like strength, health, whatever, and then one skill that you could pick, and like they're permanent, So like even if you misclick by accident, it's like you're screwed, It's like if you had a specific plan for that character. So like there would be times where you'd have to level up like, oh, I've got 4 barbarians like all level 80 because I want them to play differently, But like you had to level up 4 of them, where like in Diablo 3 it's like you could just switch, like you go back and respec, like, oh, okay, and then so you never have to do that commitment of making all of these extra characters. And like it seems like that would be a great thing, But to me, like, that's what like made Diablo 3 much worse, because there was no commitment to each character. Well, there was a commitment to the one character, but like there was that level of commitment, like I'm gonna make this guy awesome, and I'm gonna have to do it from the scratch. But yeah, I'm sure now I would look at that.
I think it's the difference between like, being an adult and being a kid playing these games. Think like I, as an adult, XP share is they should just call it grown up mode.
My God.
Like at the beginning of the game, they should be like, all right, how old are you?
Limited time mode.
Like, 26.
Limited time,
and they're like, okay, here's XP share. Do you have a full-time job? Yeah? Okay, we'll give you some of this, and yeah. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to plug in.
Are you like married adult, full-time job kid? Like just check off the list, kids? And they're like, all right, here's some free XP for you. Yeah.
Are you happily married? Like, are you married? Yeah. Is it happy?
Here's the double X for how happy your marriage is. I want Nintendo to psychoanalyze everything about my life before giving me XP share.
Hey, if they did that,
we need to get this man another Star Fox game ASAP.
Yeah.
Do 15
well, it was at the risk of
put
getting
them in
off
other
on the Star
games.
Fox tangent.
Go.
It was probably always too much to hope for 2 Star Fox appearances in the same E3. I guess to be fair, he's in Smash Bros, but
well,
yeah,
and Wolf expanded.
Wolf does look totally different, by the way. That's not a joke. That's because Wolf. That's
you're gonna make that
that's
video,
his like Star Fox Zero outfit, but we get to see like the rest of him. And it's also, it doesn't quite look like him in Star Fox Zero. He's much more like, they made him like taller and like kind of more gangly. Like he's creepy looking. Yeah, I like his boots have claws on them.
Yeah. And it's like,
he's cool. Yeah. James Jones can just suck it on that.
I'm looking at like the E3 Nintendo page deal, and like if you're not into the weeds as we are following like every mini direct or every bit of news that comes out, maybe this is really the first time you're seeing it,
Yeah.
So it could make sense that they're doing.
There's 23 million.
I was like, our
stream this video that I'm.
Dang it.
Watching.
Nintendo World Report. Dang. Yeah.
There's 23. Yeah,
that's a whole new high for us. I think
that might be a record.
I don't want to jump the gun, but I think it would be.
We have managed to make it into like I think we've made it to like 100 during like a Xenoblade stream at one point. During one of those directs. Yes, 100 million. Right now we're sitting at a healthy 7. But that is we also did I think I lost the stream for a second.
There you go.
So that probably scared some people away.
Yeah. And you know what? Honestly, I feel like at this point, I feel like people usually check into or at least like I know as far as when I watch other things, be like, I check back into
this is just to give me something to do while I anxiously wait for the away team to send us footage. So I'd be sitting at the computer anyway, just being like, come on. So this is just an activity while I wait.
Where are you? Where are you?
Yeah, I should download Fortnite.
Just killing time.
Have you tried playing it yet? Does it run at a buttery smooth 60 frames per second?
No, I didn't. I decided. I decided it's probably not a good idea right now. While I
need a full frame rate analysis and resolution count, docked and undocked.
I can't give that to you.
Well, I bet you if you talk to David, he probably has.
Yeah.
He's probably already logged like 13 games, 112.
Yeah.
Of them already,
Yeah. Do we know?
Yeah.
He's
does it have?
He's the Fortnite guy.
Does it have chat?
It's so funny too. He doesn't seem like it.
Because like for squad mode, that's
I don't know.
Reasonably important.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So did we ever find out exactly with Paladins? I see here it's $29.99.
So it's $29.99 right now. It will be going free to play. But $29.99 gets you like all the unlocks, and so like the free to play stuff, there's like microtransactions and all that. Whereas this gets you like a bunch of unlock stuff just right off the bat. So yeah.
So it's like a premium.
I almost wish you still had the option to buy that version. Once the free version came out. Maybe you can, but I admit it.
Yeah,
I just like to talk without doing any research first, so I'm just going to say that it's fact. Oh, I'm confident. I'm very confident.
As long as you sound confident, sounds good to me. Are you guys
I've never
into
played
Paladins
it, but
at all,
it's one I've been considering because I've seen that, like, I think Blizzard has been pretty clear that they have no intention of bringing Overwatch to Switch, at least for now. It is, but it means, I'm open to another like class-based shooter. Right now, like Doom is kind of my main online game on Switch right now, so I'd like one that runs at a better frame rate than Doom, and Paladins does say it runs at 60, which I'd be impressed by. I don't know if that'll actually hold true, but.
You know what I'm actually sort of surprised too is that we didn't see any Bethesda. I would have thought
I would have at least expected to see like Legends and Fallout Shelter in their sizzle reel. Was it? Okay.
Well, they showed Fallout Shelter during that splash real quick. Yeah, it was just literally like Fallout Shelter, get it now on the eShop, and then it bounced. But yeah, because that Doom Eternal looks awesome. That looked really cool. So, and the way Bethesda's sort of been with Nintendo, I sort of figured it would be coming, and I was praying, like, my ideal would have been like, Doom Eternal's coming day and date.
I think a lot depends on what engine Doom Eternal runs in.
Wow.
Because I know the Doom 2016 and Wolfenstein 2 both run in the same engine, which I think is a big reason why we're getting both of them. It's like Panic Button got this engine working, so might as well throw both the games that run in it. Yeah, like might as well get both those out. And what we've seen of Wolfenstein honestly looks better than Doom did. So it seems like they've made some improvements.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
I've been interested in Wolfenstein 2, and then when I played it at PAX, dude, it is unbelievably fun.
Had you not played it on on PS4, Xbox One, or anything?
He doesn't believe it.
Okay.
I've never played a Wolfenstein.
Oh, that's probably true.
Came out on Odyssey.
Were you playing it when you guys recorded footage from it at PAX? You did a good job for not knowing anything. Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, there were comments on that video that were like, finally somebody who can play an FPS. Funny. So it's framed.
Yep.
Yeah. Trust me, I've got that printed up on my wall.
Yeah.
I look at it every morning. Yeah, that was. Yeah, it's like, man, I had a rough day. Let me see this YouTube comments, which is rare. But it was funny because you start out on like little baby mode, and she's like, like you could fire it up a little bit, so I like put it up to normal. And then they were complimenting me. They're like, wow, really good job. And I was like, maybe I didn't confirm it to normal. Like, hold on. And then I looked. I was like, look at that.
I've never seen anyone compliment gameplay
that doesn't
on YouTube.
Happen often.
Every time you post game. So here's a little tidbit.
Yeah.
Whenever you're at like a conference or something like that, or like E3 or PAX or whatever, and you're playing a game, you're like standing in a crowded room, you can't hear the game at all, there's lights glaring off the screen, you can't see a thing, and there's like 2 PR reps yelling over the crowd into your ear trying to tell you what the buttons do. And it's like the worst situation, and you're being recorded, so you're like trying to do well. It's like the worst situation to play a game in. And then you upload that footage to show people the game, and they're like, boy, you really suck at games.
Hello, neighbor.
Like, it's the best. So, yeah, Casey is the only person in the world to ever be complimented on his gameplay on YouTube. Yeah.
And we all know he needs it.
Well, I was gonna say, don't you worry. Just go look over at the Shovel Knight
footage from PAX
footage, and you'll get
not
just
have
as many
the great
negative
comments.
compliments.
But
yeah, Shovel Knight. I was like trying to listen to Perry talking, and I was just doing like such stupid stuff, and I was like,
well, yeah, that's the other thing is you guys are like,
gonna get a shellacking on
talking
YouTube.
to the developer. Like you're in the middle of an interview while you're playing, so it's not ideal conditions.
Oh man. There was one interview where I was it was like that 3 o'clock time where the rush had come, and I was sitting down and talking to the guy, and we were so tired. Casey was off somewhere else, and I was talking to the guy like falling asleep while playing because I was so tired, and I was like, that gameplay was all whacked up and stuff, and it was that projection game. So, I just remember I was just like falling, like I was, not because the game was boring, it was really cool. I was just so tired.
I'm beat.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
maybe we'll wrap up this segment, and then maybe take a quick break, and return with something mostly the same but slightly different, because it'll probably just be me. There is a Gyarados. Just okay. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. You guys are just slowing down my stream. You're a problem. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me for the initial part of this E3 event. And yeah, I give it a 1-star Fox out of 10. I was hoping for 2.
Yep.
That's true.
I give it a 1-star Wolf out of 10.
Yeah, plenty of stars.
Star Wolf, Star Fox, Star Link.
Yeah, a lot of stars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like us.
I will see you guys. Yeah, you guys get back to work on something else.
All right.
Hopefully E3 related. Goodbye.
Alrighty.
Well, that was a fun convo. Couple of convos with John and James and Johnny and
Michael TYP.
Yep. So, but we're back, and we're back into reality. We're back into the now, even though this is the past. Well, no. People don't know.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
It's some sort of time paradigm. Yeah, we're back here. You guys have just heard our impressions of the Direct, and now, like I said, a few things have sort of flooded out here. I've got a little list, and then we're going to go over our bets and all that jazz. So,
yeah.
I guess we'll start off with some decent announcements that came out on Twitter. Dusk from New Blood Interactive. It is a retro first-person shooter. Is coming to the Switch. It sort of looks like
Not made by
Doom.
Retro.
No, not made by Retro. We don't know what Retro is doing.
We still don't know.
They're.
I still think that they're gone.
They did.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dusk sort of looks pretty cool, and that's coming to the Switch. I've got here sort of random things that happened the other day. Pokemon battles. I know when we were talking earlier, and I guess we covered on the Pro show, but just to reiterate that there are Pokemon battles in Let's Go, and yeah, that's always a good thing because I think that game would be terribly boring without them.
Well, like was said on the podcast, I mean, I kind of seeing it played
made me realize how actually I didn't think about this being a game I could play with my wife, and she loves Pokemon, like the old Pokemon, you know, and I love the old Pokemon, and it's co-op, and it's, you know, it's kind of laid back, and
it just makes sense.
Yeah, really. And then directly from God, there was a a thing on Amazon that
you're welcome.
Yep. Jimmie Gibson over here sent me a text that there's a price error on the $99 Pokeball thing.
The combo. Well, it makes
combo, yeah.
It makes sense because the game is likely going to. I don't know how much the game will be.
Yeah, it must be $60, and that little thing is $40, I guess.
Or maybe 50 and 50.
Maybe.
Because
anyway,
Sushi Striker was 50 as well, so
yeah,
it could be that.
But I got that for $51 with tax.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Now, some really sweet news. Fortnite voice chat will be coming on Thursday, and it will be as simple as plugging in a headphone microphone, like a whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
3/4 jack.
Just a normal 8
head
inch
jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 inch, whatever. However many inches. But yeah, that's awesome. No going on the mobile
it's
app.
Kind of like, what in the world?
Yeah, it's almost like there's a simple solution to all of this.
Well, hold on. I mean, let's think about this, because that makes sense, right? But that's only in handheld mode. So, what are you going to do when you're playing on TV?
Can't you plug... yeah, I guess you can't plug... I was thinking into the Pro Controller, but...
No, you can't. See, so that's why I think that was Nintendo's idea. Because it's like, well, they could have done that with Splatoon. In fact, that is in Splatoon. And if you do the LAN, you can do this in Splatoon. You can hook up a... Did you know that?
So you can use a like you can use voice chat at a LAN party?
Yes. Isn't that amazing?
You gotta play in the other room just so our voice chat works.
Yes. So it's so stupid, but then you think, well, they're trying to make parody so that playing on TV or on the go isn't an issue, right?
No, I get it.
Like, that makes sense. But it's like, okay.
But if you have a solution that works really well for one of the options, why not give that as an option instead of neither of them,
Right.
But
I hear you. But I just yeah, I get what they're doing.
Alrighty.
Now, wait, is Dusk this open world survival game?
No, Dusk is like a retro first-person shooter. It looks like Quake and Doom of old.
Okay, interesting, because I'm seeing this Dusk official gameplay trailer, new open world survival game 2018. It's a first-person game, but
and that's
it's like
for the Switch, or is that
no.
Maybe there's multiple games named Dusk.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yes.
Yeah, moving right along here. Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
That's right.
Coming to the Switch. Another fighting game, and I believe this one has gotten very popular.
Oh, it looks so cool. I mean, it looks exactly like the cartoon, which is really impressive. So,
yeah, I was... Jared got some gameplay from the show floor, and off screen, but it still looks really, really nice. I believe it's supposed to be running in 60 frames per second, so if that's the case, it's gonna run well. And another fighter, and hopefully it comes out before Smash. Otherwise, it might get lost in the fray.
Yeah.
This next bit of news, exciting for you and me, that is Overcooked 2 will have online multiplayer because it should.
Yeah, now we can play it. Now I'll get it for sure.
Oh, I'm
here's
stoked.
The question.
This
game's coming physical.
I don't know, but
like
this game's
Overcooked.
tough, dude. It's gonna be tough.
We're gonna be awesome.
We're gonna get angry at each other. That, or we're just gonna be amazing.
Yeah,
like yin and yang.
Like ping and pong.
Yeah. Now we have some disappointing news. Yoshi officially pushed to 2019. Obviously, the fact that they didn't show it at all during the Direct sort of led you to believe that might be the case. I wonder if it's a situation where they ran into some problems or snagged some problems or something. Or if it was something that, like, hey, this was sort of the scope we were aiming for, and then just as things kept going, it just grew in scope, and maybe it's just needs more time because they want to do more things with it. You sort of hope that's the case, obviously. Because,
yeah. Or it could be that, or it could be that the release schedule is so thick this year that they thought, well, next year's not going to be as crazy, so let's just save it since this is something we can save and further polish, make it better. Add in online co-op, please.
Yeah, please. For the love of God.
Man, just come on, Nintendo. Do the online co-op in one of your platforming games. Let's do it. Come on, do it.
Please.
I mean, can you hear Casey?
I need it.
Yeah, he's about to cry.
There's another reason to cry, Perry. And that's because that Xenoblade 2 DLC looks like it's coming as a standalone physical copy.
Did I not say that exactly on the stream?
I don't remember you ever saying.
Shut up. I said the Uncharted Lost Legacy. It'll be like that.
I'm pretty sure you were like, there's one thing I know is that it will never, ever have a standalone DLC physical copy. I was like, dang, man. You're throwing
Casey,
down on this.
You need to go back to school and learn.
Well, what the heck does that mean? Maybe you need to go back to insult school.
Here's the thing. This might be something that I'm interested in. You know what I mean? Like, if
Dip
it's
the
a
toe
shorter
in.
experience and it's cheaper and it's a physical game, that's pretty. And then it's a prequel, so
yeah,
I play it and then I can play Xenoblade 2. Like,
they said
this is cool. This is really cool.
$29.99 and releases on September 14th, and that the retail version comes a week later. And I think I saw that it'd be $39.99 for that copy. Now, I am glad. I'm ecstatic. I did not buy that season pass because I'm gonna want that that physical.
Now
copy.
wait, but is that included in the physical?
What?
Is this included with the season pass?
I think so.
I just saw people, I think on Slack or something, talking about that. Or no, I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, because it was the season pass had they had a whole bunch of waves, and the final one was like the story DLC coming in fall of 2018. So that has to be it.
Okay.
And because I bet you the $29.99 gets you all those other waves of DLC crap too. So, even if you were to buy it now, or closer to release.
Yeah, I wonder if you buy the what's it called? What's the name of the thing called?
Torna the Golden Country.
Torna. Yeah, I wonder if you buy that, if you unlock if you buy Xenoblade 2 after that.
It might have.
You'll have all the stuff or whatever.
It would be smart if they put in that hey, get 10% off or something. You know what I mean? Get X amount of coins back when you purchase Xenoblade 2 with this special code. Hey, you enjoyed this, you'll enjoy the full game. But yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how that all works.
I tell you what, I really wish that Zelda went this route instead and made a prequel game standalone.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, that's just. A testament that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is the best game on the Switch. And there you have it.
I don't disagree with you. I don't agree with you, but I don't disagree.
Well, that's because this next game we're going to talk about is probably your favorite on the Switch, and that is Splatoon 2, baby.
Yeah.
Now, they did not say anything during the Direct about Splatoon, right?
Nope.
I mean, obviously the Inklings made a showing for Smash, but no word of any Splatoon Octo expansion, but that all changed with the World Championships at the end. After it concluded, the Japanese team beat the European team for the W in the finals. They announced that the expansion will be releasing tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, we will be getting. 13th. Yes, fantastic news. Are you gonna buy this like right away?
Well, I don't know. Because I haven't played the single player of Splatoon 2.
You're still slacking?
Still slacking. So, I don't know. I may. The weird thing is that Alex Kulafi last week predicted that they would announce the release date, but it wouldn't be today, but it would be in the near future.
He couldn't have gotten any closer.
That is the weirdest thing.
And he's like, nailed it.
Yeah, I know. It's like, geesh, that's crazy. So,
but yeah, that's exciting news there. But that wasn't the only bit of news they had. Perry, no, of course not. Do you know what the other piece of news was?
No, because I can't see the little piece of paper you have written down stuff.
Oh, this here little piece of paper.
I can't see you.
Well, they closed it out with. Now they had said that 1 year they would support free updates with guns and stages and all that, and they have announced that instead of running 1 year, which just would be in July, they are going to continue updates throughout the end of 2018. So
yeah.
You can expect new stages and new weapons, and then of course
they showed off some of the new weapons. They look sweet.
They showed off some of the new levels, didn't they? Or maybe one new level.
Yeah, they showed off a new level and it looked awesome.
And also some more amiibo coming.
Yeah, absolutely. The Splatoon, and I think they're on sale already, and they're Octoling amiibo.
Yep, there's an Octoling boy, girl,
red,
and
pinky,
an Octoling
red.
in swimming form.
Yeah, looks cool. Of course, they probably don't do anything, but that's okay.
No, probably not. But
they just look cool.
But yeah, that's pretty much all the new tidbits that came out after the conference. 0, 1. Oh well, I guess that might be a little spoiler if you haven't watched the Splatoon, or not Splatoon, the Smash Internet or Invitational took place. Spoilers. 0 won. He won last year's as well. Yeah. There might be someone out there.
You're just being, there might be some.
But yeah, he won back-to-back years now, so that's always fun. But we got to see Ridley and some other characters showed off, so definitely worth checking out if you're into Smash.
Ridley's cool. Anyone plays Daisy?
I don't think Daisy was a playable character.
Yeah. Dude, I love all the throwbacks in Smash. I love that Zelda looks like Link Between Worlds and that Ganondorf looks like Ocarina of Time. That's so cool. And then you can dress up Link as the original, like the suit from Breath of the Wild, but that you can get. That is so cool. I love that idea.
Yeah, I think a lot of the things rewatching bits and pieces, a lot of smart, interesting things doing with Smash, and it just seems very, very polished, and I'm looking forward to trying it out.
Oh yeah, I mean, so yeah, let's talk. Should we talk about Smash?
Yeah,
I know we talked a little bit, but dude, Smash Ultimate, like it is every single character. Do we have a final count on how many characters that is?
I don't know off the top of my head, but I bet.
But I mean, dude, like with Echo characters, like if you count everything up, like it could be towards like 100.
Well, we saw what was the highest number we saw was 64, right? As like, remember when they showed the little numbers, like for each, like when they were introduced into the series or whatever.
Right. Yeah, I mean it's interesting. Like I wonder if they're gonna, like with Bowser Jr. and if they're gonna have the rest of the whatever they're called.
Oh, Koopalings.
You know, and like, are those gonna be Echo fighters, or are they gonna, like, you know what I mean? Like, what's
to me that seems like those are perfect Echo fighters.
But like, and then like, you know, like Olimar, and he can switch to the other guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I forgot his name. It's been a while since I played.
But no Pikmin either. What the heck?
The thing with his helmet can break, but it will.
Don't worry, it'll come back.
I was worried, and then they're like, "Oh, okay," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, good." So, yeah,
but yeah, no, Smash will definitely be pretty sweet. Like I said, I can't stop thinking about that Super Mario Party. I think that looks really cool.
Oh,
I'm excited for that. You know, like even like going back and looking at that Mechana game, like that looks pretty sweet too. Like
it does, yeah.
I think for me, as far as the conference went or the direct, it's like a lot of good stuff. But I think we just needed one more big wow moment, you know. And I guess
I think we needed a couple more big wow moments.
And I think Nintendo was like their one more moment was Ridley, you know. Which would have been fine had, like... But, like, it was the new Smash. We were expecting to see a bunch of new characters, you know? It's, like, to only really get 3 new characters. One, like, Inklings we knew were coming, so it wasn't like they were really new. Daisy is Echo, so it's
Daisy's
like she's
not
not
new,
super duper new.
No. The only new character is Ridley. Because you can play as Daisy, basically.
Yeah.
You know, as Peach.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, I was surprised. I mean...
And then, to slap everyone in the face and kick everyone in the crotch, they show Waluigi as an assist trophy. And as they show him, they use him as the prime example of how you can demolish assist trophies and get points for them. And that's the one thing I wanted. Waluigi. That was a given, you know. Come on.
Yeah,
I'm very disappointed in that. Legitimately disappointed. Like, that's stupid.
I just love that they're like, we need an assist trophy to just get his butt kicked on screen here.
Well, everyone loves Waluigi, so let's use him.
Perfect.
Stupid Nintendo.
Too funny.
I hate you.
Yeah, I hate you. But yeah, I'm excited, but you know what? I think I'm sort of actually surprised now, looking at the whole thing as a whole.
What's that?
Is that I'm surprised Starlink didn't show off what it showed off during Ubisoft's, and then saved the Star Fox bit for Nintendo's.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
To me, that like letting Ubisoft have that sort of gave me like the. Oh, okay, it seems to me like Nintendo must have other stuff that, like, hey, we can afford to let this really cool thing go to another, you know, conference.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, actually, it's the coolest thing.
That would have arguably been the coolest, reveal.
I'm serious. Yeah, like, I'm thinking, did Ubisoft have the coolest Nintendo thing? Because I really think they did. I think having Star Fox in Starlink is cooler than Ridley being in Smash.
Yeah, I think with, like, to me, this, like, Smash looks great. It's just that it was a very sort of slow-paced dive into it. And it's like, I feel like, especially after last E3, it was like, I was sort of like, okay, they're probably just going to reel off, like, a whole bunch of games, like, even if they did talk 3DS stuff, too, you know, like, where it's just like, hey, we got this. Hey, watch this trailer. Hey, you know, like, boom, 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 boom. Where this one was very, like... All right, they had a couple things quicker off the bat, and then it was like, all right, now we're going to sit down and look at all the differences from Mario to, like, in Ultimate to his previous Smash ones, you know? It's like, and now if you listen to them, they sound different. And it's like, that's cool, don't get me wrong, but that seemed like much more Treehouse Live.
On a Smash Direct.
Yeah, Smash Direct, or even the Treehouse. Like, I could have been down with listening to, like, the more nerdy, like, minute details that are sort of, you know what I mean, between versions. But,
absolutely. Yeah. Because that would have been something that the press and media would have eaten up listening to during a Treehouse. You know what I mean? But, like, dude, how long was it? 28 minutes? 25?
Yeah, it was, like, 25.
Of just Smash?
Of, like, the 45 minutes.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Most of it, like, completely unneeded info. And trolls, like, here's a new challenger. The Inkling.
I know.
It's not new. Stupid Nintendo. Yeah.
But yeah, you know what?
Whatever.
I saw a lot of response of people like, that's the direct I needed, you know? So I feel like there are a lot of people who really do just can sit and listen to those things and get hyped, you know? So, whatever. There are definitely still things I'm excited about that are coming, obviously. So it's like I'm not too worked up over it, but...
Yeah.
Did you see the Super Mario Party box art?
No, I didn't.
It looks
I will look it up right now.
Awesome, huh? I just dropped it in the chat. Yeah.
That is the game that I am so looking forward to, and I really hope that there's online. Did they confirm that there isn't yet?
I think on a page with all the information on it, it didn't mention online anywhere. So I'm gonna guess it's not. But honestly, I'm gonna get it anyway.
Oh yeah, I'm totally getting it because it's a game. Well, first of all, I love Mario Party games, like the console games, because they're great to play with family. Like we always like to play game nights and stuff. And it looks like it's back to
normal.
Basics. I love all those Joy-Cons everywhere.
Dude, like the one when they're on the little mini bike and they gotta like sort of bow tie the Joy-Con, you know?
No, I didn't see that.
When they're on like the little tiny mini bike, like the little tricycle. And what you need, you grab the Joy-Con and you need to do each side in like a circular motion as like the pedal. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I thought that looked really cool.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Super Mario Party has like one of the coolest things on Switch yet, which is using two Switches at once.
Dude. I'm in love with the name Super Mario Party.
The
logo
it's so good.
Looks perfect.
It's kind of, I don't know, the logo's kind of...
I love it.
I love the font, but why is Mario Party just white?
I'm okay with it.
Kind of weird.
It's because it's putting all the emphasis on Super.
I guess, yeah, that's true. It's awesome. I guess we got a new line of Mario Parties, right?
I hope, yeah. Super Mario Party 1, 2, 27.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Great stuff.
I am excited for that. I legitimately am. And that has a date.
Yeah.
It's coming out October?
I believe it's October 6th.
That's not
I know it's
far.
early.
And before that, we'll have Captain Toad and Dark Souls and...
You know what?
Other stuff. Why didn't they mention Captain Toad? Well, I guess they did do a little spiel, I think.
I think he might have been in the splash, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, no, I'm and you know what? At the end of the day, there's so many games. It's like not the end of the world, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we wanted those crazy pop-off moments of all that greatness.
Weren't we literally just saying before the direct, like, I miss the days of the Wii U because there are less games and I could play them, you know, and now we have less games.
Dang it! You only gave us 100 games. We want 200.
Yeah, and then when we get 200.
We
want 100.
No, we want 50.
Yeah, we want 50. So.
Too funny. But, yeah, I guess...
Let's get to our bet.
Yeah, I was going to say, we can get right on into those bet arenas. And,
so, I don't think that you counted, or I counted the number of times Joy-Con was said. But,
you know what?
Get to that.
We will, if it comes down to, like, 1 point swing, we'll do the math.
Yep. Sounds good. Okay, well, let's do the closest to the pin questions, right?
Yeah, those, hold on, I'm opening up my sheet here. If I could find it. And, alright. Yes, closest to the pin numbers. So,
okay, so these are the questions that we had to answer, and whoever's closest wins up 1 point each. And there are 6 questions.
Alright. So how many new games will be announced? And this was during the Direct, right?
Yeah. And so this is one I didn't really I can't remember exactly how we phrased this. Like, new games coming to Switch or brand new games? You know what I mean?
I think it was brand new to Switch. Because, 10 brand new games, like, I don't think Alex would have bet that many, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
So anyway. Are these all the games, right, that we put?
Well,
so Damon's
the splash screen. You know, like all those different.
Yeah, those count.
Like little tiny videos.
Yeah, like Killer Queen Black.
Yeah.
Like that. That's a counter.
Okay.
All right. So, Damon for Ex Machina,
yeah,
right?
Demon X. Yeah.
That's 1.
And I didn't know if we wanted to count Xeno 2 DLC.
No, that doesn't count. Mario Party, that's a new game.
Yep.
Fire Emblem, see, like, that's a game we knew about.
Right.
So I say no.
Okay.
Fortnite, we all knew about it, but it is a new game.
I know, so it's like, it is officially announced.
So that I count that.
So, okay.
Then you go Overcooked, that's 4.
Okay.
Killer Black Queen, or Killer Queen Black.
Queen Black.
That's 5. Hollow Knight, no. That we knew that was coming.
Already.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z, we didn't know about that, right?
No, I don't think so.
So that's 6.
Yeah.
So it looks like you and me split a point there.
I think.
Because Perry said 5, I said 7.
Yeah. There might be more though.
Hold on, let me go to YouTube real quick.
Yeah, do.
Oh wait, no, I got my notes here. Hold on.
Did you write down all those games?
Yeah, so.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, down the order: Damon vs. Mechana, Xenoblade, Pokemon Let's Go, Super Mario Party, Fire Emblem, Fortnite, Overcooked, Killer Queen Black, Hollow Knight, Octopath, Starlink. But we knew about that too. Paladins. See, there was that splash screen that I didn't write every single.
No, I think the splash screen was just everything else. I just meant the quick fire stuff.
Oh yeah.
The splash screen was just everything in that.
All right, so we split it.
So I think
So that's 1 point apiece.
All right.
Because Perry went 5, I went 7, Alex went 10. So the
all right.
You got the leaderboard.
Now here's the other thing. Yeah, I'll make it up here. The other thing is with Alex not being a part of it. If he wins the points, should we still count him out and do it separately? If he's not gonna, you know what I mean? Should we do like 2 different ones? Like if he went.
No, I say you let him in it and just see where the chips fall.
All right. Sounds good.
How many amiibo? And this was during the direct, right?
Yep.
And they showed amiibo during the. Now was this new amiibo,
nope.
right?
New amiibo.
And they didn't show
how many amiibo?
Any of those, huh?
0. Yep.
So I guess you and Alex split the point, or get 1 each.
That's right. Yep. So that makes me 2. You 1. Alex 1.
Look at this, Jimmie, blocking my shot right here.
I know. I'm so happy, and you made fun of me when I said this.
Smash release December 7th. Perry went October 27th. I went October 26th. Alex went September 28th. So Perry gets the point by point of being a Jimmie.
Man, I can't believe that. Yeah, I just heard you say that.
What?
Perry gets the point.
Yeah, I know. You're not used to
so,
it.
How many times Joy-Cons? I don't remember any times like it even being said.
Well, but I can think of like during the Let's Go Pokemon, right? They probably said you could use that instead of the Joy-Con.
Yeah, you probably So maybe like
we'll come back to that one. Like I said, we'll see.
Come back
we'll
to
see that one. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
How many new IPs?
Yeah, so this is the one that I couldn't. So we talked about this as first party and third party.
Yeah,
so I'm thinking the Demon one.
Is that a new IP?
I don't know.
Because I don't know. The first title shown during the direct was a mech action game that is definitely influenced by anime and other Eastern media. Not much is known about the game, other than it will feature laser swords and be co-op enabled.
Yeah, it looks like it's a new game.
Yeah, so we can go new IP there.
Yep. Otherwise, I think that's it.
So I guess you and Alex split the point. You're just
how many
cheating.
IPs? That's right.
You are a big fat cheater.
I'm not cheating nothing. All right. And how long will the official video be? It was 42 minutes and 44 seconds, and you guessed 41. You were almost a minute.
Just
You're
a minute.
A minute and 7 cents.
7 cents.
Yep.
I should get 2 points for that.
Nah, I don't think so. But Casey, yes, you got that point.
Woo!
So the official standing is that the last?
Yeah, after closest
That's
to
the
the
last
pin.
one for the closest to the pin. So the official standing is Casey 2 points, Perry 4 points, Alex 2 points.
And now we get into the juicy ones.
Yep, the juicy ones. So the bronze, Alex said Octo announced release date not June 12th, and it's June 13th. He gets a point.
Nailed it.
That dirty, dirty dog.
He should almost just win on that one alone.
Yep. I said retro amiibo. The retro game will have an amiibo.
Yeah. What retro? What's retro?
What an idiot! They're not even a dude. I'm just waiting for them to say that we're not a company anymore.
We're just.
It's gonna happen.
They're probably just gonna be like, we just help other people when they need help.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Like they're gonna do like the way of the NST. Yeah. That's depressing. Anyway, Casey said.
Diablo 3 releases in July. Big old nope.
Nope. Alex said that Yokai Watch 3 3DS would come this fall. What's a 3DS? Nope.
No, sir.
But he did say on Treehouse Live, but we can't count that right now.
Yeah, I mean, as of now,
so.
There's still time that they could do that, but it doesn't appear that way.
Yep. This next one, I said Fortnite will be coming within a month.
We shouldn't even give you a point for this one, you big gym bot.
Nope, you already said you would.
Well, then I'm getting a point for that Fallout.
Nope, because you already said that you won't.
Nope, there's no video evidence of that. I've deleted it.
No, I got it.
No mention of the 3DS. Boom, shakalaka.
I think, yeah, I don't remember... Because I was trying to think, I don't even think during the Smash they said anything about like the 3DS levels.
Yeah,
you know?
nope.
Like that's what I was thinking maybe, but I don't think so. So I think Casey gets a big fat point for that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then next up we have Alex said Fire Emblem, and he gave December 7th, which it was actually the Smash date.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Close, Alex, but no cigar.
Yep. I said new Joy-Cons. There weren't any. I even went back to the very, very beginning of it where it shows all those Joy-Cons like in a big rainbow color. And those are all previously released Joy-Cons. So I was going to say something, but I wish that the Let's Go Pokeball would have been announced, and that would have been some sort of, I don't know. Anyway, I didn't get anything. And last up, Casey said Fallout 3 or 4 would be coming.
I don't know. It just says Fallout Switch here.
If it comes
Jimmie.
down to it.
Honestly, I wouldn't even care about that. If I'm just thinking back to, we're like, well, we all have Fortnite, so maybe we shouldn't make it so easy. Then me and Alex take it off, and you just kept it on there for some reason.
No, because I had the caveat
the man
that it was coming.
The man needed
the
a W,
month.
and he doesn't care what he's got to do to get it.
I love this so much. I love this so much because you gotta take you won't let me have a W. You gotta let me feel bad.
You gotta earn that
what.
W, and I don't see earning. I see cheating. Now we're on to our silver predictions here, and
okay.
Yeah, we'll see how many nopes we get in here. Alex kicked us off here that no 2019 games would be shown except if Fire Emblem gets pushed back.
And he almost got that.
Yeah, but
because Fire Emblem was pushed to 2019, but there were
Mechano
others.
was 2019, right?
Yeah, there was tons of 2019 games. So, nope. Alex Perry said WarioWare or Rhythm Heaven Switch. Nope. But Casey said a new Mario Party on Switch.
Yeah, boom. Buddy. Give me 2.
And there's 2. You're tied with me.
Not
and
for
you
long.
Would have stayed tied.
If you didn't already copy
have
me.
That same exact thing. I didn't copy you. I already had that in my notes.
Yeah, right. You're probably like, oh man, that's a good idea. I need a W.
Even if I did, that would have been perfectly legal, and you have to live with that. All right. I didn't do that though. Then Casey said, or Alex said, no Animal Crossing.
He was right,
and that was a yes.
The man was right. Give him 2.
The man was right. No Animal Crossing unless you count the Villager and Smash.
Yeah. Ooh, if it was you, I probably would.
Okay, and then Casey said Final Fantasy VII Remake.
No. Square Enix.
No bueno.
They might have had like the worst E3 showing I've ever seen. And it's only just I mean, I shouldn't say that because I guess a lot of people love Kingdom Hearts, but man, it seemed like they totally did not need a press conference, and I don't know. But it is funny that Final Fantasy VII got more love from Nintendo and Smash than it did from Square Enix.
Yep. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Switch, Alex said that the Inazuma 11 for Switch would come out in fall. Nope.
Big ol' no.
I said new Mario and Luigi Switch. Nope.
That's a big ol' no.
And Casey said Pikmin 4.
Hope.
Nope. Hope. Yeah. And I looked through all of our gold predictions, and there were none of them.
So our gold predictions were Alex said new Punch-Out. Perry said Borderlands 2. I said something from Software. All no's. Tycho game for Alex. Pikmin 4 with orange Pikmin from Perry. And Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door remake from me. All big no's. And then Alex, Xenoblade 1 port to the Switch. You said the Arkham series, and I said a Resident Evil 2 remake. All no's except Resident Evil 2 sort of was a thing, just not for the Switch. But my God, I can't wait. I feel like a broken record, man. But I am. Did you ever watch? Did you end up watching those trailers before? Or were you just pulling my chain?
I saw a screenshot. I've just seen like a screenshot, and it looks creepy. But I need to watch it. I'll watch it after.
Yeah, right.
I'll watch it after. I'm giving you my word.
Well, see, now I wonder if we had checked how many of those, how many times Joy-Cons was said. Maybe I win that, and then I go back and I fight tooth and nail for that Fallout point, and we could be tied.
Yeah, we could be.
But you're Jimmie.
But do you want to? You gotta count. You think that they said Joy-Cons 6 times? No, hold on.
Well, that's how many times
you think.
I'd need them to say it at least. It'd have to be 8.
7.
Because even if it's 7, we split it.
And if you think so, and you want to go back, by all means. I just don't think they did.
Well, you know what? Maybe at work tomorrow, if I'm really bored, I'll sit there and I'll listen it out. And we might have to retroactively come back to this, but I guess as of now, I'm okay.
You can't just give me the W.
I'll give the W when it's earned.
It'd be a tie. So you're saying if anything, it'd be a tie, and then there's nothing?
Well, then we flip a coin. Or that, I don't know, if it tied, honestly, I think that's when all of a sudden we'd have to take it to a game. A challenge. But yeah.
Except, yeah. I think that you're being a sore loser.
Well, you know, I just, I like to make sure everything is in order before, taking any L's.
Yeah. You do that.
You know what? I only say it because I think, man, I'm out. It's over. The dream is over. But then I just think of Justin Nation. And he's down 4-1 with no chance to win. And he comes back and he gets that win. So,
all right.
If I've learned anything from Justin Nation, it's never to give up.
Okay, Casey, I'll make a deal with you. If you want to count, and if there are 7 Joy-Cons...
Well, no, it'd have to be 8.
Sorry, if there are 8, okay, then we can flip a coin. And I'll give you the old the Fallout, and we can flip a coin. Okay.
Then we have a boxing match in real life.
Okay, this sounds amazing.
A real life Punch-Out.
Yeah. Yep, and then that can be Alex's gold prediction of a new Punch-Out.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, then Alex wins. Dang it!
Oh man,
he would too, because that'd be 3 points.
Well, here, yeah.
Alrighty, well, I guess I think we should wait before putting that poll up till maybe next episode. Just that way, for anyone who's listening who might be curious to see how it shook out, you know, not to spoil it on there. Then we could vote to see what I'll have to do. What was the stream or a video review, right?
Yep. Either the Witch's Hat stream with Pepsi or Coke, or the video review.
I don't know if you noticed. You probably didn't. But I told you guys a couple weeks ago about my love of my new Mets cup. So I was drinking out of that on the stream, but then I realized the Mets are now sponsored by Coca-Cola. So down the side is a big stripe, big red stripe that says Coca-Cola. And when I was taking a sip and I looked at the stream, I was like, oh no. The Coca-Cola's out there. Everyone's going to think I'm a fraud.
Oh, you gotta... Do you know where that was?
So I turned it to make sure that it wasn't showing anymore.
That's funny.
Dedication.
That's dedication. You're a sick man.
A sick man who sticks to his laurels.
All right, so you're gonna check out the Joy-Con situation. And I want timestamps for each one.
All of a sudden I'm like, yep, exactly 8.
Yep.
Because how many does Alex have? Because that could come into play too. He's got 10. So it would need to be 8 or 9.
Oh, yeah.
And then if it was any more than that, it'd be all over. Like you said, I can't remember off the top of my head them saying it that much. I know they did during Treehouse when they were talking about the Pokeball, but I don't think as much. Like I said, maybe at work. I for the sake of integrity of the Talk Nintendo podcast, I will find out that number.
Well, if you want, we can say we'll give you the Fallout series, and we can just have Alex lose because it's 5. And then he can.
Yeah, call it. Yeah, so just that. I'm not the biggest loser, but I'm just a loser.
Yeah, you just lost to me. That's even worse than being the biggest loser. You're the number 1 loser.
What's the difference?
You got silver, the number 1 loser.
Buh.
That's a good Jerry Seinfeld bit.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's going to put this at a big old juicy episode once again. I know last week was as well. You all should check out NWR TV. We've got videos up over there of impressions, recap videos. We have a team out there in LA for E3. You know, they're going to have impressions for Smash, Starlink, all those games that were shown off that are playable. They will have impressions for them. Perry and I, obviously, we were over doing some pre- and post-show stuff, so that'll be up there for you guys to check out as well, although I guess you pretty much just listened to it before. But there'll be other stuff going on, other recap videos and stuff worth checking out.
Oh, yeah, there's already one by TYP for Smash and bunch of stuff. So yeah, there's especially when this podcast comes out.
Yes, sir. And also make sure to check us out on Twitter at Talk Nintendo POD. What's that, Perry?
You did it
I know.
wrong.
I was throwing you for a loop. That's where you're supposed
Talk
to go.
Nintendo
That's
Pod.
Yeah, boom. There we go.
I was waiting for you to mess up, and you did, and then I called you out, and you're like, "Oh, I knew."
Yep. I always know.
Yep.
Unless I don't.
Casey Gibson.
Yes. Alrighty, well, it's been a pleasure, Perry.
E3's done.
Well, not yet. I'm hoping for something over these next 2 days.
Oh, Casey. I'm hoping for Pikmin 4 and 8 Joy-Con references.
Yeah, imagine they like retroactively put in the Joy-Con references. Hello, welcome everyone, Joy-Con.
Joy-Con.
Yeah, it just says it 8 times in a row. Do you know what the other piece of news was?
No, because I can't see the little piece of paper you have written down stuff on.
Oh, this here little piece of paper?
I can't see you.
Hello, welcome everyone, Joy-Con.